सर जी वो अभी अपना जो नज़रिया है आप सभी को लेकर जो आपको वो मार्गदर्शक कराना चाहते हैं वो अभी देंगे। अगर आपके पास कोई सवाल है उनको पूछने के लिए देन आप पूछ सकते हैं। हमारे वॉलंटियर आपके बीच माइक के साथ रहेंगे।
कौन सा फोल्डर है सर?
सो आप लोगों को अगर कोई भी सवाल पूछना है देन गो फॉर इट।
एक ही फोल्डर है।
कोई भी अगर आपको डाउट्स हो आप क्लियर करना चाहते हैं तो ये मौका आपको बार बार नहीं मिलेगा, इसलिए सभी ध्यान से सुनिएगा, देखिएगा और किसी के पास कोई भी सवाल आता है देन प्लीज़ पूछिएगा। थैंक यू सो मच।
हो गया? Or you can directly attach here. Directly you can attach here. गुड आफ्टरनून। नींद आ रही खाना खाने के बाद? Friends, I welcome all of you for the first scientific session. All the esteemed panelists, principal of the institution, all delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I must congratulate to the organizer for selecting such a very important and vital topic for this today's conference, that is the digital healthcare, a way forward towards healthy India. Your generation is a 5G generations, and this growth of the digitalization is called as a 4.0 industrial growth. Friends, as you know, that the three apples, they have changed, they brought the revolution in the human beings. The first apple that you know, do you know? That is the first apple is of Adam and Eve. The second apple is a Newton's apple, and third apple, that is the your Apple computer or your Apple digital, the watch. This brought the revolution. And this digital healthcare, this is a very important topic for the development of the pharma profession and pharmaceutical products. Just we'll take the quick review of the global digital age 2024. 96% of UK household have internet access, and the growth is, in 2006 it was 57%, 2016 89%, and now it is 96%. 96.5 adults access the internet using a mobile or smartphone, and 33% world's total population, which is equal to 2.64 billion, are online buyers and 230 million uses smartwatches globally. This is about the digital age. Next slide, please. The first slide was a global digital age. This slide showing the digitalization in India in 2024. 49% there were 692 million internet users in India. 77% adults access the internet using. 20% of India's e-retail market estimate around 57 to 60 US million dollars in 2023, and 78 Indians, they purchase product through the UPI transaction, and 33% Indian has born to 467 million social media users. That is the data of 2023. You can imagine how the digitalization is going fast in our country. Next, what is digital healthcare? Digital healthcare refer to the use of digital technology and connected devices. It is a rapidly growing field, and the goal is to make healthcare more efficient. Digital technology uses telemedicine, electronic health record, wearable devices, mobile health application, and other forms of digital health technology. If you see the growth of the digital market, it is growing rapidly in the recent year. Market size was valued approximately 211 billion US dollars in 2022. It is expected to reach 80.6% in 23 to 30. In Indian context, in 2023, it was 12.2 billion US dollars, and it is projected to reach 25.64 billion US dollars by 2027. And this market is highly fragmented and characterized by large number of small and medium enterprises. There are this graphical representation how the global medical devices sale is increased. That representation shows you how the growth is fast. Then the clip years in this market are Apple, Debitech, West, then Abbott, Unilife, Biogen, Fitbit. These are the key players in this market. Next, development in pharma and allied areas towards the digital health. The digital technology is used not now, since last 2 decades. As you know that computer-aided drug designing is very popular. Now, in pharmaceuticals, right from the development to delivery, the digitalization is used. In biotechnology and bioengineering also, the investigations are rapidly growing focus on digital health. Though digital health focus innovations are expanding the horizons of health in a diverse ways, and several groups of scientists are working on this digitalization of pharmaceuticals. This figure shows how the digitalization or digital technology is used in drug discovery in pharma and development, right from the computer-aided drug designing, preclinical research, clinical research, and even for the post-market surveillance, that is electronic health records, mobile health, clinical trials, real-world data. That is the utility of digital technology. This figure shows the number of publications in the digitalization in last few years, which is reaching up to 5,000 in 2021. And all the areas, the next figure shows what are the different areas of the healthcare system on which these publications are available. The development in medical devices and allied technologies towards the digital health, medical devices are there. I will not elaborate. You know different types of medical devices. Wearable devices, that is the devices which can wear on your body. Next one is the diagnosis devices, therapeutic devices, medical imaging devices, and telemedicine devices. This is the figure which shows the wearable and minimally invasive implantable devices integrated with DSTS, different parts of the body right from the brain, your chest, your wrist. These devices can be implemented and can be used for the clinical and even for the treatment purposes. Apart from this, apart from the diagnosis and treatment, the medical materials. If you will keep some silence, I think that will be better. Please keep the silence. Ionic liquids are there, a wide array of carbon nanomaterials and gold nanomaterials. These are the materials which are used for the development. This is the classification of smart healthcare. That is, smart healthcare provide the services, medical devices. It may be on body sensors or the stationary medical devices. In body sensors, it may be vitro or in vivo. Then connectivity technologies, Wi-Fi, BLE, NFC, Big Z, cell phone, satellites. System management, it may be database, remote network, security, application, and the end users are either the individuals, hospitals, government organization, clinical research institution, and diagnosis laboratories. This is the requirement in smart healthcare. That is the functional requirement, non-functional requirement. In non-functional requirement, performance requirement, ethical requirement, and under performance requirement, hardware and software. And again, it may be a quality service, low power, high efficiency, form factor, interoperability, high speed, ambient, memory. These are the different requirements. As in the earlier slide, I showed you that a different technology used to deploy smart cases. That is the RFID, GPS is there, Wi-Fi is there, MEMS is there, WSN. The next one, that is the attributes of smart healthcare. That is, what is the importance? It is always connected, quality of contents, location, hand-free, sensitizing, identification, environmental development, then multifunction. These are the some attributes. Then the smart services in the healthcare and its application, context awareness services, community health monitoring, child health care, then semantic processing and drug administration. Market segmentation. Some of this you know very well. In the diagnostic and monitoring devices, blood glucose monitors, heart rate monitors, EEG, ECG monitors, pulse oximeters, BP monitors, fetal monitors, breathalyzers, blood analytical analyzers, smart clothing. In the therapeutic, portable oxygen, insulin pumps, neurostimulation, hearing aids, and injury and prevention, rehabilitation devices, body motion devices, and fall detection devices. The benefits of smart devices: simultaneous reporting, end-to-end connectivity, data assortment, tracking and alerts, and remote medical assistance. Some challenges are there of the smart devices. Privacy, security, and ethical concerns are there. Interoperability. If the same thing is repeated with two different instruments, the variation in the reading we may get. Regulatory frameworks, certain regulations in India, it is not much developed, still the regulations are under framing. Public awareness, some legislative issues are there, integration, multiple devices and protocols, data overload, accuracy, and important one is the cost of these devices. Applications of SMD in a healthcare. It reduces the emergency room wait time. Tracking of patient is easy. Enhancing drug management. Ensuring the availability and accessibility of the critical hardware. Remote health and monitoring, addressing chronic diseases. And about the wearables and devices, these are the different applications. Now, just I will show you where some are the very interesting smart devices which are now available in the market. These are the some example. First one is a wearable smart asthma monitoring. The second one is wearable health monitors. That is the Apple Watch, you know. From the Apple Watch you can count your blood pressure, you can record your ECG, and even you can track your speed of walking or running, etc. These are the another one that is known as the fitness trackers. The next one is a smart clothing. That is the garments with embedded sensors can track vital signs. For example, ECG shirts and monitor. A short chip is there in the clothings which can record your ECG, even blood pressure, even pulse also. The next one, that is the smart pill dispenser. That is here the different, this is a portable device with a several compartment to store the medication, and it will remind to the patient that is the frequency of medication. The next one, digital stethoscope, otoscopes, and artificial intelligence powered diagnostic tools. Next one is IoT enabled medical equipment. The smart beds and mattresses, everything is inbuilt on this table or the mattresses. That is the heart rate, breathing, other vital signs while sleep. And this data can be used to identify potential health problems. Next one is a AI controlled IoT is there. Why it's not coming? Robotic assisted surgery, that is also very common in India, also is common. The surgery is used with the help of robots. Next one is a AI powered insulin pump. Next one is a smart deal for the operation. Next one is a Valido pack therapy kit. Another one is a Cloud DX Vitality and Cardio over the connected ECG monitor. This is your personal ECG or EKG. It allows to track your heart health. When coupled with its dedicated apparatus, mobile delivers a medical grade ECG to smartphone within a 30 seconds only. Then the portable gluton tester, useful for the glucose testing. Another one is a stylish tracker watch hybrid. Next one is this is the award winning teeth whitener for whitening the teeth which is useful to the dentist. Another one is a wireless blood pressure. Then the bioscarf. This scarf is also smart devices for lowering the risk of a respiratory health problems. This is a smart food. This is a compact air pollution monitor, then water purifier, germ eliminating travel vent, then the groundbreaking smartphone for ultrasonic devices, smartphone that helps you eat more slowly because the frequency of eating is also controlled with the help of these devices. If the frequency is more, it will be vibrate. That indication it gives. Remote cardiac monitoring system that is allows the healthcare patient practitioner to monitor their patients blood pressure, weight and glucose, pain relief device, medical tricorder, biosensors, Google smart contact lenses, single breath disease diagnosis, propeller, nanosensors, microfluid devices. Then what is the progress in our country? Digital India, that is in India also it is developing fast in telemedicine, electronic health record, M-Health, a digital health marketplace and artificial intelligence. And some of the institutions or organizations, they are working for the development of this. Indian Council of Medical Research, Apollo Hospital, Tata Consultancy, MedTech Zone, Artificial Intelligence in Healthcare India, these are the organizations working in the development. And the government of India is also taking efforts for the development of digitalization of healthcare. That is, the Health ID Smart Card are introduced, Health Family Registry is introduced, Personal Health Record, Telemedicine, DigiDoctor, and Emergency. The conclusion is, friend, that is the DSTs aim to improve the healthcare system and they provide more accurate diagnosis. They are more efficient and effective delivery and the patients from the remote and undeserved areas can also be treated. But there are certain risks because there is a good scope for the innovation for the research purposes. It is giving the good opportunity for the startups also to the budding scientists and established companies to develop these DSTs. The caution is necessary to beware for the risks associated with these DSTs, the ethical and particularly the technical concerns. This is all about the smart devices. So for the budding pharmacists, there is a very good opportunity for the innovation and research. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। मैं सर को धन्यवाद देने के लिए आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी डॉक्टर निहार रंजन पानी सर को।
Actually, sir is very busy in other schedule also. He has been delivering his lecture in inaugural session, presented in scientific session. Now, I think the total technical session, whatever the sir told, that has been percolated at every corner of the gatherings here. Also, at the same approach, many of the students have been recorded the video. I have observed that will be percolated in social media too. So many fact of informations he gathered and delivered. And, this is time to give him this particularly vote of thanks to sir. Before that, I would like to, sir. So, with this, what for particularly to LA sir, Sir is the, he is the Vice Chancellor of Dr. Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Maharashtra, and Chairman of SLQAC Maharashtra. And yesterday only he has been selected in Maharashtra. As I got information from my friend Jyoti, sir got the opportunity from Maharashtra government to be the chairman of SLQC. Moreover, the Vice President of Pharmacy Council of India. It is my heartiest thanks from my bottom of heart on behalf of the organizing committee. I paying my greatest gratitude to the Elisha. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your deliberation. Thank you.
वेल जैसा कि सर ने कहा कि सर के पास टाइम बहुत कम है, अपने इतने बिजी शेड्यूल से हमारे लिए समय निकाल के आए वो, ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही सौभाग्य की बात है। इसलिए पूरे एसोसिएशन की तरफ से, हमारे पूरे एसोसिएशन की तरफ से एंड सारे स्टूडेंट्स की तरफ से सर को धन्यवाद अर्पण करते हुए विदाई लेंगे। लेकिन उससे पहले हम एक फ़ोटो सेशन चाहते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे बीच इतनी महान हस्ती है, तो एक हमारी यादों के लिए, हमारे एक सुनहरे मेमोरी पार्ट के लिए एक प्यारा सा फोटो, एक बार जोरदार तालियों से सर को धन्यवाद अर्पण करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। फिर से सभी की तरफ से सर को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं एंड सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है कि थोड़ा सा जोरदार नॉइज हो जाए सर के लिए। Come on everyone. Thank you so much sir for your valuable time. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। Thank you sir. Thank you. Thank you so much sir. So for the next discussion, I would like to request Dr. Venkat Rao, Professor Community Medicine, IMS and SOM Hospital. स्वागत करेंगे सर का एक बार जोरदार तालियों के साथ।
This is not required, I guess. No, it would be. No, ठीक है. Short height. So, good afternoon, friends. I said good afternoon. I observed something very interesting. When my previous speaker was speaking, he was trying to tell you to maintain silence. When my previous speaker was speaking, he was requesting the audience to maintain silence. And you guys did not comply with that carefully. But I observed that when the newer devices were displayed, instantly whole of the audience was completely silent. Is my observation correct? What exactly went wrong with you all that you became silent? Because it is the human behavior, when something new comes, you become attentive. Now the digital age has come with a new boom, and that is attracting each one of you. Before I go into my talk, two things I would like to tell you. The title of the show is Legendary Talk. So my first question to myself, am I a legend? For the past 11 years, I have been working in the Institute of Medical Sciences and SOM Hospital, and nobody recognized me. Thanks to COVID, such a deadly disease, nobody dared to come forward to treat. Me and our team, we came forward not only to treat, but to prevent it. at a breakneck speed, we developed a vaccine. How many of you are vaccinated against COVID? Please raise your hand. Each one of you. Did you ever think that the vaccine what you took, is it a safe vaccine? Who tested, at least in the state of Odisha? Fortunately, it's me. I was the principal investigator for the Covaxin trial. Apart from that, many other trials. I didn't want this clapping, but I wanted to make sure something very interesting. I wanted to enlighten you. I am here for the last 8 years, nobody recognized, but during COVID, when the Covaxin trial came and subsequently Covishield, Corbevax, nasal vaccine, I have completed around 16 vaccine trials at some hospital. But none of those came into the limelight, and whatever may be the reason that Covaxin has brought me to bring me in front of you to speak a few words as a legend, I will not do any justice unless I make you realize what exactly the current field is about. Let me take you back 20 years. That was my first posting in government of Odisha, in Rayagada district, one of the most interior places. That time only one bus was going to that village. I was posted there. I had a Bajaj Chetak scooter. I used to go from my nearest bus stop in a Bajaj Chetak and serve the people in that village. That village is called Dongasil. And I was the 19th doctor in that primary health center. 19. Before me, none of the doctors stayed for at least a year also. But I stayed there for complete 1 year. And one of the beautiful stories which I have heard about pharmacists over there, there was no doctor and there was no medicines also. And the doctors with the local friends, he used to play playing cards. If a patient comes, he used to tell that, hey, the name of the pharmacist was Ravana. Ravana Babu, you give him serial number 3. Ravana Babu, you give him serial number 4. And once a patient came, when the doctor prescribed, because the drug lists are hardly 8 or 10, when the doctor said, you give serial number 6. Sir, 6 is out of stock. Can I add 4 and 2? And I am talking. And today, when Pramod sir was speaking, what is the digital change which has occurred? There is a huge change within this 20 years. And you are seeing that transition. Remember that as on today, still at least 60% of the population do not have access to smartphones even. They do not have. The data says at least 60%. They have still analog phones. And we are seeing just the tip of the iceberg. Whatever Pramod sir has shown us so many devices, I have worked with Intel Corporation on artificial intelligence. We have worked at least 4 projects where a wearable device you will put on the spectacle, and with the movement of the eye, you can make out that the nystagmus, which is whether it is central origin or it is a peripheral origin. Now, what is the fun in having such a equipment when the people in the community, they do not have proper access to services? So, at this junction, I would like to emphasize your critical role is the media, the digital age and the community. You are the best link. You have to play that particular role, how to monitor patients, patient medication, medication adherence. Do you know 1.25 million people in a year, they die because of medication errors. Pharmacists can take care of that. Medication adherence, because of that, if the medication adherence is not happening, yearly at least $100 million. This is one of the published paper where I am the author in that paper, an international paper which I have written. It is being quoted out there. So the pharmacist plays the major role in linking up. During COVID, have you heard of the name of the cardiac surgeon Devi Shetty? Narayana Hrudayalaya? He was our advisor to government of Odisha. There was an advisory panel, 12-member team. I was also a member of to Chief Minister of Odisha. And Devi Shetty told that we don't require doctors. Government of India is still running around that, pumping in lot of funds to bring in every district with a medical college. No, we don't want doctors. We want paramedical workers, sub-doctors, because the investment with the doctor, medical college is such a huge expenditure. But on the contrary, pharmacists can play a major role as good as a doctor. Over-the-counter drugs, that has to be stopped. Otherwise, India is going to see a black day with the antimicrobial resistance. So you can play a major role. Now, my talk was to start at 12 o'clock. Now it is 2:50, 3 o'clock. The train is running late by 3 hours. I would like to stop it here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. इसके बाद आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी, हमारे बीच हैं श्री संकेत कुमार पात्र जी, प्रोग्राम मैनेजर टेक महिंद्रा हेल्थ केयर एंड लाइफ साइंस बीयू हैदराबाद। जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करना चाहेंगे सर को। भाई तालियां हो जाए, कम ऑन।
Okay. Good afternoon. 10%. Good afternoon. Some more loud. Good afternoon. Thank you. So my name is Sanket Kumar Patra. While the slide is coming up, I will tell you why I am telling my name. Few minutes ago, Rajat sir said Sanket Kumar Patra from Tech Mahindra. How many of you heard about Tech Mahindra? Which type of company it is? Sorry? Automobiles? IT? Thank you. Anything else? So what an IT guy is doing here in a pharmacy college? That's the question? Okay, let me brief you about my introduction. I have done my B Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy in Roland College. I have done my master's in pharmacy in pharmaceutics in JNTU Hyderabad. And then I have done some courses. I have done upskilled myself, and then I landed in somewhere in IT organization. Now it makes sense? At least yes or no, please. Thank you. Now I have given my QR code. Now whole presentation I need your support. You have to bring out your mobile, which all of you have, I believe, because I have seen the photographers are also having mobile phones. So you must be having mobile phones, I assume that. Please take out your mobiles, scan them. When I say scan, you have to scan this. If you are not able to scan, you have to open menti.com and put the code. And I would request all the lecturers, professors, dignitaries, all have to scan this. I will give one few seconds. Hope you are able to see some screen when you are scanning it. What you are able to see screen? Can anyone please? Sorry, be louder. Asking a question. What is the question is about? You can fill the form, by the way. You can put your results. Is this the question you are looking at? Yeah? Whatever is coming to your mouth. What is your expectation from today's session? What Sanket should present today? The last guy who is raising his hand, have you scanned this? If not, please scan this and tell me what you want to expect from this session. Everyone have scanned and got the responses? At least yes or no, please. Yes, sir. Okay. Are you able to see some results over there? Screen is changing? Moving? No? Okay. Very good. Some have put questions also. You must have seen there is a question and answer progress is there. Thank you. So that's the digitalization. You are providing online feedback to a speaker. You are interacting with me while my laptop is connected there. I am connecting with you my mobile phone. We all are in digital world. Accept it or deny it, but you have to accept that we are in digital world. We all have learned mobile. We all have learned how to do a transaction on UPI. We have not done any courses beside this, and we have learned that. Same way, we are going through another big world which is called digital healthcare. This is a various list of things which I think my previous speaker has given a wonderful examples with the photographs about all these health medications, telemedicine, big data, blockchain, which is very alien to all of you. Believe me, it is for me as well. I have used my skilling, I have upskilled some of them, I have unlearned some skills. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So some of them you can observe here it is written enterprise solutions. Enterprise solutions is nothing but when you are putting some solutions for an enterprise level. Virtual care, telemedicine, remote diagnosis, remote monitoring, M-Health is nothing but your mobile which is giving you your running steps, your blood pressure, your any wearable device you are talking about. I'm not going to deep dive with that, but I'm giving you an example of all these kind of devices or health elements. Simple question comes to mind, why should I adopt all of them? There are 4 reasons for that, and why these 4 are very important, I will try to explain you. because we are in pharma world, because we are in drug discovery model, the first one I will start with R&D. The R&D talks about drug development using biology based AI. Very difficult to understand, I know, but you have to understand this includes the technology about artificial intelligence and augmented reality. I think you have to wait for another 1 hour. Our next speaker who is coming in our skill conclave, he will explain you about how artificial intelligence works, and he will give you some more examples over there. Disease surveillance. I don't have to tell you disease surveillance. You all have downloaded Arogya Setu app when you are in COVID. We all were in COVID, and real-time monitoring data was given during disease surveillance, and that is a wonderful example about that. Care delivery. I think you must have gone through Medical Expo today. How many of you gone Medical Expo today? Did you see any care delivery example over there? I'm talking about the second one from left. Anyone have seen care delivery today example? Any medical device? Sorry? Scanner. Okay. What was that scanner about? Any other examples or anything about scanner? Hello, I'm asking about you. Anything you have seen today in Medical Expo? I have seen a big line, by the way, in the Medical Expo. Okay, I will give you example. There was a device which was talking about UV light is connecting to the baby in neonatal care. That was an example of care delivery. There is another patient centricity which talks about personalized medicines. This is very new topic, and virtual assistants. By the way, friends, please sit down. I have many things to come up. Please sit down. Don't go outside. Please sit down because I have something more for you guys. Okay. The next one, areas of AI implementation. How many of you heard about AI? 10%? 20%? Anyone have ordered food on a online app? How many of you have ordered online app? Okay. And have you seen any offers for that when you are applying a order? How did he knows, the app knows that you are online ordering? Does the app recognize you? If you are saying that no, then you are mistaken. The app recognizes all your movement. Have you used any Google map for any moving anywhere? Google map gives an example of these are the nicest places if you want to move to this place. Does this give any suggestions? That means it is reading your mobile. That means it reads your navigation map. That means it is recognizing your all movements, and that is AI. I will go deep into that, but time may not be sufficient for you. But I will try to give you AI, how it can be applied in healthcare. Artificial intelligence talks about treatment, end of the care, research, training. By the way, training is also can be done by a artificial intelligent personality or a robotic personality, which you might have seen already in OTV, which was Lisa or Disa who has given speeches. That is nothing but a model has been trained by coding, and that's how he is reading or she is reading the news. But that's how this healthcare is also applying. In industry, it is also applied. Decision making, diagnosis, which we already talked about. Let's talk about components of AI implementation. You can see business decisions, organization culture, process integration, cyber security, data and information. Most of them are very difficult for you to understand or correlate, but believe me, I can share with you with a lot of. Sure. Thank you. Hello. Okay. Now I have given a very nice. You again go back to your menti.com. Give me or tell me about what are the challenges you see when you are adopting a technology. Can you go to your mobile? The same thing. By the way, whatever you are typing, I can understand. That's how I'm connecting to the topic. Okay. So people have posted questions. Sir, for questions also is there. Okay, the next question, the challenges in the AI. These are the challenges. The first and foremost challenge, believe me guys, industry needs pharmacists in IT industry as well. Believe me, I'm a pharmacist guy, but I'm surviving in IT industry because IT industry does not understand what is the requirement of a pharmaceutical ingredient or pharmaceutical development. Are you believing? So there are very less people, less than 1% people who are transitioning from a medium to a different medium altogether. We do not dare to go out of our comfort zone. Do some courses, upskill yourself, you will be also in the IT industry. You also believe that IT is the only brooming or glooming, right? But it is not. They are helpless without the SMEs like us, without help of the domain experts like us. That's why I have given you some of the examples, and the first one is lack of workers. I think the first thing we need to do, what should I do if I want to go in a IT industry? That's the question. Do you have YouTube? Have you seen? There are playlists. Do you have anyone have playlist? Spotify playlist? I have created some playlist for you. Scan them, keep it with you, study for 1 hour every day, and you will land with some of the courses. Digital data and analytics, Gen AI, these are the digital playlist which consist of more than 20 trainings which is for free. There are channels which gives you free of training. You know Google for searching of something, but Google Skills is something which gives you free training for AI, machine learning, and Gen AI. All these alien words which is for a pharmaceutical guy, I'm giving you handy. Just scan them and understand these courses. These are very free, by the way. For your information, I have done some of the courses from here, and that's how I landed in IT industry. And that gives you an answer that how I came to IT industry and how you can be also land in IT industry. IT is nothing but a very different, not an alien world. There are a few e-learning platforms. I have given only 2 of you because of time constraint or a place, but I can give you hundreds of free trainings which can be given or which can be applied. You have a wonderful tool called YouTube which gives you Edrica, Simplify. These are the websites which gives you within 300 rupees a training for 19 hours, 30 hours training, which gives you a complete picture about what is artificial intelligence, how digitalization has been made, why digitalization is required for today's generation, why digitalization is important for healthcare. I'm just an enabler for you. I'm trying to give you some information. It's a free available course. Just avail it. Upskill yourself and unlearn some of them and learn most of them. Then you will be ready with your today's upcoming world, which is called digital healthcare. That's all about myself. I will give you a second to, if you have any questions. I think some of you have posted questions. The question is, sir, we need to know about future aspects on pharma perspective in Odisha. I think pharma perspective I cannot tell you about because the dignitaries have already answered, but I can tell you what digital pharma is all about. Okay. So, sir, I said that next session, the skill conclave, where you will understand what are the prospects of startup conclave. The next one is, sir, can I be I want to understand who is this guy. Can we be a successful pharmacist without studying properly? No. The answer is no. There is no shortcut. And I think morning sir was telling 3 things required, and you cannot become, or you will not become, you must not become without your hard work. You will not get that luck or destiny without that hard work. And no one will give you a hand holding without you doing a hard work. So hard work is must, and without studying properly, which means you are not doing to hard work. So sorry to answer you negatively, but it is not possible. Okay, by the way, any other questions? Okay. So I will keep short. Yes, sir. You want?
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Your session was very nice, but sir, my single question is that nowadays, sir, AI is using very rapidly in all cases and all in medical cases as well as in all cases. But my question is, sir, by using AI in human cases, means in our cases, by using AI, is it hazardous for human jobs? Means I am asking about that. By using AI, human jobs will left from their hands. So it is my question, sir.
Thank you. So I will answer it very differently. Last 2 months back, I was watching a Sundar Pichai. You know Sundar Pichai, by the way? Yeah. Google CEO. He was asked about a question that he is a Google CEO, and someone has asked question that, are you training or are you not scared about giving AI trainings to your kids? And he answered very nicely. He said, the technology always been blamed whenever there is a new technology has come. We always blamed when there is something new has come up. So I would request, though no, there is nothing, no such insecurity about the stories. I think that's the coding will help you to more. So new codings will help up. So I would say learn more skills. It will help you to more enabled. Rather you say that it will reduce your job. I think no, I would say this jobs will be more rather reducing the jobs. Okay. I'm not sure about if the time allowing. We can connect separately. But if you want to connect me, you can scan here and you can connect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Thank you so much, sir. So सबने QR कोड स्कैन कर लिया, सब कनेक्ट हो गए. संकेत सर ने भी किया, राइट सर, एंड वेंकट सर ने भी कर लिया स्कैन. सर आपको भी कुछ सवाल पूछ रहे हैं सर से? वेल जो भी हो, हमारे सारे अतिथियों के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. सो आज के इस समारोह में आपने अपना बहुमूल्य समय दिया, उसके लिए हमारे पूरे अनुष्ठान की तरफ से आपको धन्यवाद अर्पण करते हैं. और उसके लिए, उसे रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए आपको हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा उपहार धन्यवाद अर्पण करते हुए वो देने के लिए मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार दास जी, हमारे चेयरमैन सर को ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी. उनके साथ ही श्री वासुदेव विश्वाल जी, डायरेक्टर ऑफ फाइनेंस, प्रोफेसर संग्राम पटनायक जी, डायरेक्टर एकेडमी, और हमारे साथ हैं ऑन स्टेज हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर रजत सर को. सभी को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगी कि मंच पे जो हमारे अतिथि हैं उन्हें हमारा प्यार भरा जो मोमेंटो है वो दे के धन्यवाद अर्पण करें. आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी सभी को मंच पे.
गोटे घर गोटे परिवार परी बंधन देइची गढ़ी अनेक हृदय.
आज के इस समारोह में अपना बहुमूल्य समय दिया जिन्होंने, पहले हम सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे जोरदार तालियों के साथ डॉक्टर वेंकट राव, प्रोफेसर कम्युनिटी मेडिसिन, IMS एंड सॉम हॉस्पिटल. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. सभी से अनुरोध है थोड़ा तालियां हो जाए. कम ऑन एवरीवन. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर.
वेलकम टू दधीची परिवार. वेलकम टू दधीची परिवार.
दधीची परिवार की तरफ से आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. हमारा सौभाग्य है कि आज के इस मंच पे आप हमें इस रूप में मिले, आपने हमारा मार्गदर्शन कराया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. उसके बाद ही सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ हैं श्री संकेत कुमार पात्र जी, प्रोग्राम मैनेजर टेक महिंद्रा हेल्थ केयर एंड लाइफ साइंस BU हैदराबाद। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए।
शिक्षार आश्रम ज्ञानर मंदिर मुनि ऋषिंकर सते गुरुकुल आकाशटा एठी हाथ पाहान्तारे सपन से भरे खोला आखि धारे से सपन
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। उसी के साथ हमारे साथ थे आज के इस मंच पे डॉक्टर निहार रंजन पाणी जी, प्रिंसिपल अपेयर कटक। एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए। कम ऑन एवरीवन।
चढ़िबे सपन नतीरा वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार वेलकम टू दधिची परिवार
ऑन स्टेज हमारे सारे अतिथियों के लिए थोड़ी तालियां। कम ऑन। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। Thank you so much everyone.
We'll start the next session.
Now it's time to start the next session. और next session है हमारा startup summit. Startup summit हमारा next session है updating innovation, creating awareness and bridging the gap between demand and supply of healthcare needs in Odisha. And sustainable development of medical device and pharmaceutical sector in Odisha. स्टार्टअप समिट अभी स्टार्ट होने वाला है एंड सभी से रिक्वेस्ट रहेगा कि सभी थोड़ा ध्यान देके सुने सो दैट आप जो सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं हमारे वॉलंटियर्स आपके बीच में हैं, जिनको भी सवाल पूछना है वो पूछ सकते हैं। अपना हाथ उठाइएगा जिनको भी कोई डाउट होता है, ठीक है? ओके तो ऐसे क्या देख रहे हो भाई, यस और नो? थैंक यू। सो पैनल स्पीकर के तौर पे आज हमारे साथ हैं, इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे ऑन स्टेज, ऑलरेडी रजत सर ऑन स्टेज है, वेलकम यू सर अगेन। हमारे साथ हैं श्री सत्यव्रत गिरी जी, असिस्टेंट ड्रग कंट्रोलर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, स्वागत करना चाहेंगे सर का जोरदार तालियों के साथ। उनके बाद आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी श्री सुभाष कुमार साहू जी, असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर MSME DFO कटक, जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए। उनके बाद आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी मंच पे रमाकांत पाणिग्राही जी, GM ABC फार्मास्यूटिकल प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए। एंड उनके साथ ही आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार पाणी जी, प्रिंसिपल IGIPS। Come on everyone, make some noise for all the panel speaker on stage. मंच पे उपस्थित सारे अतिथियों का स्वागत जरूर हम करेंगे। वॉलंटियर से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी फ्लावर बुकेस के लिए। फ्लावर्स बुके देके हमारे आज के पैनल स्पीकर्स को स्वागत करते हैं। एक बार तालियां हो जाए सभी के लिए, कम ऑन।
Dear student, it is very important because you are asking the question in next last session. This what is the scope of Odisha? These are all legendary person. This EDC, Eastern Drug Controller Manufacturing. He is dealing with this manufacturing of these pharmaceuticals, and our ODMA, Odisha Drug Manufacturing Association's member, Odisha Drug Manufacturing Association, GM General Manager, ABC Pharmaceuticals, and MSME sir is Assistant Director MSME. These all legendary persons are there. They will discuss what is the perspective of Odisha as far as pharmaceutical is concerned. So please listen very carefully. It is very important sector. One person from Government of India, one person from Government of Odisha. They are sitting here, and one person who is advocating government. So
Thank you,
please,
sir.
this 15 minutes talk. 15 minutes talk of all the persons of the speakers, then 20 minutes discussion, then vote of thanks. So please listen this 15 minutes talk, very vital talk, because this speech is very squeezed. So every information is very informative to you.
ओके जैसा कि सर ने कहा बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। एक कॉमर्शियल प्रोडक्ट को जब आप मार्केट में उतारते हो तो आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना पड़ता है कि उसे हमारे जो ग्राहक हैं उनके उपयोगी कैसे बनाया जाए, उसको कैसे पैकेजिंग किया जाए, वो सही तरीके से बना है कि नहीं, आपके कॉम्पोजिशन ठीक है कि नहीं, मार्केट में जब आप उतार रहे हैं उसका सही वैल्यू आ रहा है कि नहीं, पैकेजिंग वगैरह बहुत कुछ आपको अपने ग्राहक के लिए अपडेट करना पड़ता है, बनाना पड़ता है। तो ये जो सारे फेसेस आप प्रॉब्लम जो फेस करोगे फ्यूचर में जाके, उन सारा सोल्यूशन आपको इस मंच पे मिल रहा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो एक्सपर्ट बैठे हैं वो ऑलरेडी 30-40 साल एक्सपीरियंस है। तो आपको कोई भी अगर प्रॉब्लम होता है, आपको कोई भी डाउट है, देन गो फॉर इट, पूछिए। आज नहीं पूछेंगे, बाद में जाके आपको ही दिक्कत होगी। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द पैनल डिस्कशन। So first I would like to request Shri Satyabrata Giri sir, Assistant Drug Controller Manufacturing.
Only speech. Okay. Good afternoon to all. Respected dignitaries and my dear colleagues and students. Before start my topic, I am briefing about the current positions of the pharmaceuticals industry in Odisha. Our pharma industry is growing in linear progressions. Till today or till date, there are 22 manufacturing units, including one bulk drug unit in our state. Out of 22, one MNC company you know better, the Bharat Biotech Organization Sufficient Biologics Private Limited, with annual capacity of 2.4 crores of vaccines per day, and that is fulfill the total world populations 10 times. Now our pharma sector is growing like a sunrise sector. You know, to manufacturing units, the CDSU, the regulatory body of the Government of India, Central Drug Standard Control Organizations, recommended the COPP, Certificate of Pharmaceutical Products, of the two firms, namely Inflex Private Limited and your Mannequin Pharma. You know, the WHO GMP is a tough guidelines, because the manufacturing unit should be followed the test report series like 986, 908, etc., etc. So that evident that our pharma company is growing so far. So if you consider the pharmaceutical industry as a set, the basic elements is your premises, then your personnel, then your product, process, and your promotion. In premises part, Government of Odisha make the pharmaceutical policy vision 2016, wherein government subsidize the MSMEs up to 25%, about the capital rebate, about the incentives, and committed to 24/7 electricity supply. Then come to the next element is your personnel. That is the key. You know, in the pharmaceutical sector, the top 3 key personnel are the production people, quality control people, and the quality assurance people. And in our state, the human resource, that is personnel, manava sambala, it is sufficient, surplus to combat the situations. Then your promotions. For promotion part, year by year, the multi-care specialty hospitals growing, as well as new medical colleges, institutions also increasing year by year. So we need the challenges, we need their demands of the healthcare sector. Basically, if you consider the healthcare sector, it has 2 integral parts. One is your pharma industry, and another is your healthcare provider. Again, the pharma industry divided into 2 categories now. One is your manufacturing, drugs manufacturing part, and that is your medical devices part. Now, the healthcare providers, they are the front warriors, front player. That means their activity inside the hospitals. But pharma industries plays as a background player because their activity outside the hospitals. So we have to establish a bridge between the pharma sector and the healthcare providers. Today's topic is, please see the topic. The updating innovation, creating awareness and bridging the gap between the demand and supply healthcare needs in Odisha, and the sustainable development of medical devices and pharmaceutical sector in Odisha. There is a 2-in-1 policy. One solution is there that can be elaborated alphabetically. First is your alphabet A, that is action plan development to sustain in the pharma sector, particularly in the state of Odisha. We have to develop the action plan in positive attitude. In positive attitude. That means if you are in positive attitude, you must success. And that action plan should be documented. Means what to do, how to do, who does it, when to do this. Then alphabet B, business. We pharma company or we pharma industry must think about the service with business, business with service to mankind. Then C for the collaboration with the healthcare providers. We have to bridge the gap between the healthcare sector and pharma industry to discover the needs and discover the challenges. Then third is your D, that is development or decision making skills. You have to take the right decisions in the right time. You know, before COVID pandemic, PP kit is very less. PP kit produced in India very less. Now it is journey from 0 to 20 lakhs per day. That is the decisions in right time. Then your E. Here is the establishing the drugs or pharmaceutical sectors in available form or affordability form, and that can be achieved by the coordination between the healthcare, developing the new generic drugs rather than the brand drugs. You know, the generic drugs are more cheaper than the brand drugs. Or you have to partner with the government sector to supply the essential medicines in subsidiary form. Then focus. focus on the human resource. Focus on the human resource means you have to utilize the human resource. That is sufficient in our state. We pharma peoples, we have jack of all trades. You know, in our profession, we study all the subjects, our management, pharmacology, medicinal chemistry, biostatistics, everything. We are jack of all trades, so we have to utilize the human resource. Then G, good practices. We have to adopt the practices. Very good. That means good manufacturing practices. That is Schedule M. Now it is revised Schedule M. So good distribution practices, good clinical practices, and as well as good documentation practices. Then next alphabet is your H. You should be humble. First, you should be humble. So, in our pharma sectors, we are facing various challenges day by day. So, you have to ensure the good quality control and quality assurance. You know, recently we have faced the challenges globally. In perhaps January 2020, 12 people died, 12 children died due to contamination of the medications by your diethylene glycols. In October 22, 66 deaths in Gambia due to the cross contamination of your cough syrup with same diethylene glycol, ethyl glycol. Similarly, in December 2022, same things repeat in Uzbekistan. Near about 80 people died due to the contaminant. So we have to face the challenges. We have to ensure that our product is consistently produced. The product is consistently produced, made the customer satisfaction, as well the compliance the regulatory bodies. So we have to keep the challenges. Very good. In our pharma company in Odisha, such things now not happened. Similarly in medical devices. Now I am talking about the medical devices. We are not in the limiting for the surgical gauze, bandage, cotton wool like this. We are extending from surgical gloves to preparation the kits, various kit like rapid antigen kit, pregnancy kit also. So our medical devices industry is growing on. Earlier I have told that is sunrise sector. In India, the medical devices rank is 4th position in sunrise sector. So if it is growing, it may be the first position in global benchmark. So if we keep regular progression, so we meet the challenges, to overcome the challenges, then our achieve will be successful. So, then next is first thing is your attitude. We people just think, not doing this. Just think, not doing this. So we were studying class 9 Nitibani Sloka Sanskrit. Udyamana hi siddhanti karjanino manorothi nahi suktasya singhasya pravishanti mukhyam pradar. Ame chesta kariba nahi, चिंता करिबा जेंति बळरे बाघ सिंह सोइथियो मु चिंता करिया मृगटा आसीबो पाखरे पडिबो सेमति नो वी हैव टू ट्राई with good action plan, with good positive attitude. Now let's our every effort should bring the more entrepreneurs to our states to strengthen our pharmaceutical industry as well as our healthcare system in Odisha. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavantu. Thanks to all.
Thank you so much, sir. For the next, would like to invite Sri Subhash Kumar Sahuji, Assistant Director, MSME, DFO Cuttack. ଟିକେ जोरदार ताड़ी ही जाओ एवरीवन।
Thank you. Many of our students may not be knowing what is a MSME department. Anybody can fill the full form MSME? Yes, beta. Yes, very good. Thank you. There is a department in Government of India and there is also a department in Government of Odisha. Micro, small, medium enterprise development ministry. You all students, after passing out, many of you may be open a very small medicine store. After diploma pharmacy, you are licensed to open a medicine store. Most of the brainy students, they opt for research activity. And for research activity, the Government of India is also providing enterprising activity loans, incubation centers in different colleges. The average, they want to be in academia, that is faculty members are shown your teachers. And many of the average students, they opt for to start their own business. So this ministry, this I am representing how to help in your business. So for business, what we require, there are so many challenges in business. You may require, sir, my father is only a member, I don't have any money, so money is needed. Again you may start, I want to start up an enterprise, manufacturing of cough syrup, manufacturing of, that is, needle syringe, manufacturing of gauze, bandages, so many pharmaceutical items are there. And I have observed in 20 years, till today, if you pick out any product in the industry, that is in a medicine store, that may be manufactured in Mumbai, they might be manufactured in Badi, that is so-called the pharmaceutical hub in Himachal. Very few are from Odisha. Anybody can say me, a disposable syringe manufacturer also exists in Bhubaneswar. What is the name of that unit? Patia Pakere Ochi, very good. Very good. Jone Loko, only one enterprise is manufacturing disposable syringe in Patia Industrial Estate. Garabadu, Mr. Garabadu. You know, crepe bandages are manufactured in Bhubaneswar, one unit. Very good crepe bandages and they are exporting to Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and many African countries. What is that unit? In Bhubaneswar mein bhi hai. Galaxy Medicare. Very fine product, Mr. Das. So slowly, the entrepreneurs are coming in Odisha and they are manufacturing very good products. So our ministry will help you how to set up an industry, how to set up a business house. मानो आप होलसेलिंग करना चाहते हैं, कुछ प्रोडक्ट आपने अमेरिका से लिया, कुछ प्रोडक्ट आपने दिल्ली से लाया, उसको होलसेलिंग करोगे इंडिया में, तो यू नीड एन एंटरप्राइज. So a wholesaler is an enterprise, a manufacturer is also an enterprise, and you are distributing it, a distributor or a retail shop, that is also an enterprise. To set up a dukan, medicine store, you may need 2 lakhs rupees. To set up an enterprise that is wholesaling, distribution, you may need 10 lakhs rupees. To set up an hospital, you may need 50 lakhs of rupees. To set up a pharmacy college, you need 1 crore rupees. To set up a Galaxy Medicare like manufacturing unit, you may need 2 crores of rupees. For all, the one channel is MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises. So a small shop, if you need 2 lakhs rupees, how to get it? That's a beautiful scheme that is called a Mudra scheme in Government of India. In Government of India, Mudra scheme, you can avail a loan for retail shop from 50 lakhs to 10 lakh, 50,000 to 10 lakh, with an interest rate of 10%. Then if you want to set up a manufacturing unit, the novel idea, the novel scheme is PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. In PMEGP, for manufacturing, you may avail a loan up to 50 lakhs with 35% subsidy, like women, SC/ST entrepreneurs in village area, and 25% subsidy in town area. अगर आप सर्जिकल बैंडेज बनाओगे तो हमारी ऑफिस में आइए, आपको कहां से मशीन मिलेगा, कहां से लोन मिलेगा, कैसे प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट बनेगा, बैंक को कैसे असिस्ट होगा, कैसे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आप आगे बढ़ोगे, सब कुछ guideline map will be available in our office. So many of your students, after passing out from your degree or diploma, I request you, those are not interested in service, those are not interested in job करने के लिए आप interested नहीं हैं, खुद का यूनिट बैठाना चाहते हो, खुद बिजनेस करना चाहते हो, तो प्लीज कम टू आवर ऑफिस, वी विल गाइड यू हाउ टू स्टार्ट योर बिजनेस, हाउ टू स्टार्ट योर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एक्सप्रेसेस. Most of our students, sometimes they involved in service sector. What is called service sector? Service sector is to provide any kind of service. That means आपका hospital, you are also opening a diagnostic center, stool examination, blood examination, आपका MRI, आपका अल्ट्रासाउंड, ये सारे के सारे जो मेडिकल किट्स अभी पढ़े हम लोग देखे, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग हो, व्हाट आर द मेडिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स you want to purchase and you want to set up a diagnostic center, it may be of 10 lakhs only, but how to set up a diagnostic center, where to avail the loan, that's also coming our through ministry. So anybody interested to set up a diagnostic center with a 20 to 10 lakhs minimum, very fantastic scheme is PMEGP. Every month around 5 to 10 number of projects of diagnostic center are coming to us. You must be knowing digital X-ray. Nowadays digital X-ray, ultrasound, every small villages, medium towns, you will find all sorts of medical facilities are available, and you want to expand your business. Suppose you want to set up, you have already a digital X-ray unit, you want to add on MRI. So there you need some 2 crores of monies. So Government of India is now providing a collateral security fund up to 500 lakhs, that means up to 5 crore as a collateral security for expansion of your business. What is called collateral security? आपको मडवेज गिरवी रखना पड़ता है. Suppose आपका project cost is 1 crore and you are investing 25 lakhs, 25% of it. So government or bank will demand 70 lakhs of mortgage. That means you have to put your land, you have to put your building as a mortgage. Many of our students don't have mortgage क्योंकि आपका नाम में जगह नहीं होगा, आपका पिताजी और ग्रैंडफादर का नाम में आपका लैंड होगा, या that is your जो बिल्डिंग है वो आपका नाम में नहीं है. If the building or land is not present in your name, so how can you pick it mortgage? In such situation, Government of India is providing you 5 crores of rupees as mortgage from his own fund for such technocrats. Those are passed out, that is from pharmacy, engineering degree, they can easily avail the mortgage, that is facility up to 5 crore on behalf of MSME department, Government of India. We will provide you the mortgage and the rate of interest is just 1% extra. So now this is the most suitable scheme for many of our entrepreneurs, those who want to diversify, those who want to set up some new products, new services, that is in diagnostic center or hospitals or modern units or modern checkup units, digital units, those you want to purchase from America, we will show you how you can go ahead with all these activities. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये हमको दिखाना चाहिए कि आप अगर साइमल्टेनियसली कमिंग, सपोज इन भुवनेश्वर देयर आर 50 नंबर ऑफ फार्मेसी यूनिट्स, फार्मास्यूटिकल यूनिट्स, 50 number of manufacturing and units are there. Then you come closer and we will give you a support in cluster approach. You know what is called cluster? Anybody can say me cluster? Have you heard cluster? Sir might have shown that is Upma. Upma cluster is coming in Bhubaneswar in Manchester Industrial Estate, Utkal Pharmaceutical Manufacture Cluster. There, whatever your products you are manufacturing, drug controller sir will say that has to be tested. So for testing ability, recently we have donated around 6 crores of rupees to Utkal Pharmaceutical Cluster in Manchester. They have set up a testing laboratory. Many of your pharmacy students from Salepur, from Dodichi, they are passing out, they are doing their project works in that particular laboratory I have observed. That is a testing laboratory located in Manchester Industrial Estate in Bhubaneswar. In that, all testing parameters or machineries which are there, that is, आपका mass spectroscopy है, आपका ultraviolet spectroscopy है, most of the sophisticated instruments and testing laboratories are already present in this Manchester Industrial Estate, and Government of India has funded around 3 to 4 crores of rupees to that particular testing of laboratory. That is a grant. So when you people, you are small enterprises and you come together for your development, Government of India will now sanction up to 30 crores of rupees for common benefit. Like a sophisticated instrument is needed which is to be transported, that is imported from America or from Italy. So that money is around 20 crores. So you individual unit cannot afford it. आप अपना यूनिट से इतना पैसा इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं कर पाओगे. तो when you come together, that is called cluster approach, Government of India will help you to develop for your activities. Just for example, recently we have now donating or granting 30 crores of rupees to the engineering cluster which is to be set up in Chaudwar Industrial Estate near Cuttack. 30 crores of rupees. They are procuring a 6-dimensional coating instrument that is from Italy. The itself cost is 28 crore. Now whatever machineries you need, probably all the manufacturing machineries in pharmacy ho, manufacturing food beverages, most of the machineries we are procuring from China. You must be agreeing with me, most of the machineries we are procuring from China. But all these machines can be now manufactured in the industrial estate Cuttack Chaudhar itself with this 6-dimensional cutting unit. You will be astonished that a CTTC, Central Tool Room, located in Patia Industrial Estate just after Sipet, that belongs to our ministry. Such 6-dimensional industrial coating machineries, they are now supplying the instruments those are used in Mangaljan and Chandrajan Abhijan. 40% of the spare parts, those are developed in Mangaljan and Chandrajan Abhijan, they are manufactured itself in CTTC in our Bhubaneswar. You will be knowing easy to. Now such type of engineering activities, when you want to modify, you want to modernize it, you have to take the help of such type of cluster activities. So Government of India, if the pharmacy units, manufacturing units, they will come together, Government of India will provide you up to 30 crores of monies as a grant. No need to pay it. It is a grant from Government of India. And you can take the opportunity to develop all your pharmaceutical units in your particular locality. Another beautiful scheme which is operated in your pharmacy colleges, that is called incubation center. Yaad rakho, incubation center. Sir has recently present principal sir from Salepur College. We have already set up an incubation center in Salepur College, that is pharmacy college. That day, the students like you, that is they are doing MPharm, they are presenting their project reports before me. One of our student, they represent the gabapentin. You must be knowing gabapentin now is a medicine. So how to prepare gabapentin in alternative method, that is low cost method. The body committee of our central government, we like that method and we appreciate that method of alternative method for preparation of what? Gabapentin. And that project was already financed to pharmacy college. that is at Salepur, and we have already sanctioned 2 crores of rupees for that project to Salepur Science Pharmacy College. So later on, I hope that Dadiji College, they are organizing such beautiful programs, they have so much students. So once they will open up the incubation center in guidance with our office, MSME Development Organization, Government of India, we will be ready to finance Dadiji College for incubation center and many of the projects which will come across from your beautiful, that is your very knowledgeable students. They would want to develop some new technology, new methods or new products. So Government of India will undoubtedly help you through incubation center. So dear students, please arise, awake and plan yourself how to develop your new ideas, that is called startups, stand-ups, and Government of India is always with you to help you through our office. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। जैसा कि सर ने कहा कि आपके लिए हमारे सेंट्रल मिनिस्ट्री हो या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट हो, हर किसी की तरफ से काफ़ी सारी योजनाएं हैं जो कि आपको बहुत ही मददगार हो सकती है आगे चल के अपना खुद का स्टार्टअप करने के लिए, चाहे वो प्रधानमंत्री मुद्रा योजना हो या फिर अभी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा अभी आपका लॉन्च किया गया है स्वयं करके, आपको पता होगा राइट सर, स्वयं योजना आया है अभी। जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो खुद से स्टार्टअप करना चाहते हैं, 18 साल से 40 साल तक जो लोग हैं वो लोग इसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, जहाँ पे आपको 1 लाख तक का लोन मिलेगा, वो भी विदाउट एनी इंटरेस्ट। लेकिन उसके कुछ क्राइटेरिया है, कौन कौन उसका लाभ उठा सकते हैं, कौन कौन अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। तो आप लोग प्लीज़ अपडेट रहिए, क्योंकि आपके पास स्मार्टफोन्स हैं जहां आप गूगल पे सर्च करके पता कर सकते हैं कि आपके लिए क्या क्या स्कीम्स आ रही हैं जो कि आपके लिए मददगार हो सकती हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सो इसके बाद चलते हैं, नेक्स्ट हम आमंत्रित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ है श्री रमाकांत पाणिग्राही जी, GM ABC फार्मास्यूटिकल प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। स्वागत करते हैं सर का, एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए, प्लीज़ वेलकम।
Hello. Good afternoon to all my dear students, my delegates and other dignitaries in the dais and of the dais. Actually, ODMA is the Odisha Drug Manufacturers Association. I am representing that, but I am working as a GM in ABC Pharmaceutical. Chalo, I am most of all the colleges and they are having in their course that they have to take an industrial training and industrial visit. So in Odisha, there are so many colleges, but there is less number of manufacturers, so that our students cannot get their the place where they will get the industrial training or they will visit a industry, because that is also in their course of studies. But for that, we are actually really sorry for that, but so many colleges, all the students may not take their industrial visit in Odisha also. But we are trying our level best to give the training in our esteemed organizations so that they can do their future career in other part of the year. That is we are only 20 or 22 manufacturers are operating in Odisha. Out of that, only 2 persons are manufacturing in injectables, and most of all are doing tablet, capsule and oral dosages. So, as per our knowledge, that many companies must come over Odisha. So we are inviting all the energetic peoples, all the energetic students, those who are interested to manufacture or to have a industry in their life. Suppose they are not want to do service for any other, and they can also start up their own. So industry people are also helping them. We are also ready to help them to start up any kind of business. Not only the manufacturing of drug is the thing, but the medical devices is also coming as a industry, and there is a lot of demand in medical devices. all the, so in your courses of study, there are so many, because when we are studied, we are a jack of all trade. Whatever the sir is told, that is correct. But there is no course for how to give a entrepreneurship development. We must enter entrepreneurship development in our course, so that the most of the large number of people will be interested to do their entrepreneurship, because they, in student life they are always in think that this is while manufacture having a unit, we have to spend a lot of money. We are whether it is recoverable, it is not recoverable. So that their backsteps is always coming out. So in this situation, so once these are things that ये जैसे सर ने बोले ने, इसमें लोन का फैसिलिटीज बहुत सारी है, तो somebody may think of that ये चलो हमने ऐसे ऐसे करके कोई भी तो स्टार्टअप कर सकते हैं. तो स्टार्टअप में और एक चीज होता है, हैंड होल्डिंग सपोर्ट, एंड गवर्नमेंट का थोड़ा भी सपोर्ट रहना चाहिए, जैसे कि मार्केटिंग करे. तो वट एवर यू आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, इट इज नॉट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फॉर यू ओनली, यू हैव टू मार्केट इट. तब जब हम उड़ीसा में करके उड़ीसा का कोई चीज हमने जब मार्केट में लेते हैं, तो दुकानदार पहले क्या बोलता है कि इट इज मैन्युफैक्चर्ड इन उड़ीसा. अरे लेट मी चेक, आई विल ब्रिंग ए मेडिसिन फ्रॉम बद्दी एंड आई विल मार्केट इट, because he is having no confidence on that. But now the situation is not like that. The regulatory authorities are telling that so many steps are there to check your medicine. Medicines are not manufactured as we wish or any company wish. वो उसका BMR रहता है, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल रहता है, रॉ मटेरियल आता है, रॉ मटेरियल जाने के बाद फिर फिनिश गुड्स बनता है, उसका चेकिंग होता है, फिर उसके तो QC पास करता है, फिर जाके वो मार्केटिंग होता है. And for your kind information, we are supplying most of the medicines to government of Odisha in E-Niramaya scheme. In that, they are freely distributing the medicines in all the sub-centers, PSC and like that. In COVID time, all the roads has been closed and the medicines are also not sufficient to all the states. So government has, what the government has done, they have given all the important medicines like azithromycin, ORS, paracetamol and metronidazole to all the manufacturers of Odisha. In day and night struggle, we have manufactured all the medicines and distributed freely to control the COVID. In that situation, from outside of the Odisha, nothing has come to serve our people. So yes, हम भी ऐसे भी करते हैं और इसको भी हमने रिकॉग्नाइज चाहते हैं कि उड़ीसा में और भी सारे मेडिसिन मैन्युफैक्चरर्स आए जो जाके सर्विस में अच्छा होगा और इधर भी हमारा ये करेंगे. और हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स लोग हैं उनका भी जो ट्रेनिंग वगैरह होता है, इफ दे डू रिसर्च वर्क होता है, ऑल्सो दे कैन डू इन दिस. और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मैन्युफैक्चरर्स वी शुड नीड, बिकॉज ऑल द स्टेट, इफ यू विल सी, most of the states are having very large number of manufacturing units, but our state is having only 22. SAR is given a good thing. The Galaxy Medicare he is exporting. Okay, we understand, but we need some more Galaxy. We need some more biotech, so that our student can do. That is the only one. That is only one is not sufficient for us. Like this, we must think that we must grow. So we have to, once it is there, if you want to grow, then you must come with some others so that the state will grow. If there is not many manufacturers in the state, then how the state will grow? They will must depend upon the other state. In COVID time, we have exported oxygen. Why? Because we are having surplus oxygen, so we have given to Delhi. But that is the thing, like that, we have to produce sufficient medicines so that we can also give to other states and other countries. This is that much of thing I can want to assure you, that in Odisha Drug Manufacturer Association is always having all the supports to all these pharmaceutical colleges to and to their students that for any kind of project work and all type of this industrial training and all this. That's much. Thank you very much.
Please observe a small video, small photo. Our 5T chairman 5T has visited Spanigen Pharmaceuticals and Biotechnology product this few days back. Please, this is the report of CMO office. Please have a glance to this screen. And he has committed to support all sorts of support from government of Odisha to generate this vaccine within couple of months. So there is huge number of human resources required for them. Have you heard this Bharat Biotech Andarwa? Bharat Biotech Park Andarwa? Sapigen, one of the product of this Bharat Biotech, the vaccine is coming up within a couple of months. So 10,000 nearly human resource is required for that. Odisha is coming up with a new era for this venture. And another one is Cognizant already being started over there in Acharya where you might have seen this. This Cognizant, the big IT hub in world has started its operation here in Bhubaneswar. So these plenty of job opportunities are there for you, but the next session you will learn about how to grab this opportunity through the skill.
थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन, थैंक यू सो मच सर। जैसा कि आप लोगों ने देखा 5T सचिव जी आए थे विजिट करने के लिए। वेल आप सभी को बता दूं कि हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री नवीन पटनायक जी एंड हमारे 5T सचिव हमेशा कोई ना कोई ऐसा स्कीम लाते ही रहते हैं जो कि हमारे ओडिशा वासियों के लिए बहुत ही सहायकपूर्ण होता है।
Another information to you, please. Out of 22, they have told their 22 production units are there. You may have the idea regarding out of these 22, 7 had got the WHO GMP. 7 got the WHO GMP and next 7 is coming up within the 3 or 4 months. SAR also get the GMP within 2 or 3 months. ABC Pharmaceutical. So this pharmaceutical sector also coming up with a new generative look. So people, our students no need to go outside the Odisha. Odisha will generate the human resource. Please have a patience and make a skill yourself to grab this opportunity over there. Dear students, it's a very sincere request to next session is very important for you. This is the entrepreneurship level. But if you have to prove the skill level, because as you know, this additional DMT already told, this B-Farm student already been incorporated in the healthcare sector, already been advertised and some will get the job next year all the coming up. But you have to be the skilled personality in that regard. Industrial sector, health sector.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। तो चलिए नेक्स्ट पड़ाव की ओर चलते हैं। उससे पहले ज़रूर मैं चाहूँगी हमारे राज्य सरकार को धन्यवाद करने के लिए एक बार ज़ोरदार तालियां हो जाए हमारे राज्य सरकार के लिए। अब बारी है मंच पे उपस्थित हमारे अतिथियों को धन्यवाद अर्पण की। इसके लिए मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी श्री सीमांचल पंडित जी, डायरेक्टर एडमिन, ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहूँगी। एंड उनके साथ ही आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी डॉक्टर सत्यव्रत साहू जी को ऑन स्टेज, प्लीज सर। सो मैं चाहूँगी कि सभी के हाथों में तालियां होनी चाहिए क्योंकि अब वक्त है हमारे अतिथियों को संबोधित करने का। हमारे साथ है आज के इस डिस्कशन में श्री सत्यव्रत गिरी जी, असिस्टेंट ड्रग कंट्रोलर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। सर को धन्यवाद देते हुए हमारा प्यार भरा उपहार उनके लिए वॉलेंटियर से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे मोमेंटो ले आए।
हेलो, एक सत्यव्रत को फेलिसिटेट कर रहे हैं आज। दोनों ही बेसमेंट है and previous colleague from Indira Gandhi Institute of Pharmaceutical Science. So may I pleasure to invite his principal, the Indira Gandhi Institute of Pharmaceutical Science. Please come
Everyone,
forward.
make some
Your old
noise.
colleague. Please have a big
थैंक यू सो मच सर। पूरे दधीची परिवार की तरफ से आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Hello. Satyabrat Giri sir is from faculty to DI, DI to ADC. And faculty to DI goili, lecture goili na kon.
उनके बाद संबोधित करना चाहेंगे श्री सुभाष कुमार साहू जी, असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर MSME DFO कटक। जोरदार तालियां सर के लिए। Come on everyone, make some noise.
Welcome to Dadichi Paribara. Welcome to Dadichi Paribara. Welcome to Dadichi Paribara.
उनके साथ आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी वासुदेव विश्वाल सर को ऑन स्टेज। उनके बाद आप संबोधित करना चाहेंगे हमारे साथ थे श्री रमाकांत पाणिग्राही जी, GM ABC Pharmaceutical Private Limited। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए। Come on everyone.
सपना से भरे खोला की धारे से सपना सब हुए रे सत।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। उसी के बाद ही हम संबोधित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ इस मंच पे हैं डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार पाणी जी, प्रिंसिपल IJPS। Come on everyone.
Welcome to Dadichi Paribara. Welcome to Dadichi Paribara. Welcome to Dadichi Paribara. Welcome to Dadichi Paribara.
For a small vote of thanks, I would like to request Dr. Manoj Kumar Pani sir on dais.
जय जगन्नाथ। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। On this auspicious and valuable summit, Revered Principal Professor Dr. Rajat Kar sir, respected Satyabrat Giri, ADC, Odisha government, respected Ramakant Panigrahi sir, respected Subhash Sahu sir, they all have given you very informative analytical data about the pharmacy profession, how to make your career, how to build up the pharmacy industry and different organizations, hospitals, medicals in your career. In India, pharmacy is one of the noble profession as well as highest service provider to our young mass after the IT, second highest. India is providing highest number of generic medicines to the country, throughout the world, and more than 60% vaccines throughout the world, and third largest pharma sector. In 2022, for your information, India has exported more than 41 billion US dollar, and in 2023 they have exported more than 49 US billion dollar, and they are targeting in 2040 more than 65 US billion dollar, and it will touch 130 US billion dollar in 2030. It is the target. In this context, the term is necessity is the mother of invention. From the COVID, we learned so many things. Before that, Odisha Pharmacy Police has made in 2016. My duty is to give the vote of thanks. I will not take time. In 2016, Odisha government made pharmacy policy. After that, so many industries.
I am the part of that, PWC, I am the advisor.
After that, COVID situation and pharmacy policy 2016, which is a effort of the stakeholders of pharma, colleges, industries, and Odisha Intellectual Forum, Pharma Intellectual Forum. The government of Odisha make meetings with the different renowned pharma industry executives in Delhi. Then after the process start, and now the more than small or big manufacturing units, among which 22, but more than 150 manufacturing units, small units are also there throughout the Odisha. Now the biggest vaccine manufacturing unit, Bharat Biotech, has started its production in Odisha. It is a great honor and opportunity to us. Lastly, I will thank to my heartiest and heartful thank to my experts, those who have given their valuable times, and we are very grateful for their commitment, dedication, and very effective presentation to us. Thank you all. Last but not least, one thing I will give thank to Professor Dr. Rajat Kar, who is a committed and dedicated pharmacy professionalist, and we are very much proud for him. Thank you all. Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. सो ये सेशन को यहाँ पे ओवर किया जाता है. मंच पे उपस्थित सारे अतिथियों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एंड मैं चाहूँगी सभी से एक बार फिर से ज़ोरदार तालियों से धन्यवाद करेंगे हमारे सारे मंचासीन अतिथियों का. थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन. again I would like to request everyone make some noise for our all the guests on stage. Come on. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time for the next one. So last जो हमारा आज का सेशन है वो है स्किल कॉन्क्लेव, जो कि आप सभी के लिए, यहाँ पे जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं सभी के लिए बहुत ही अहम है. सो कैमरा पर्सन्स को रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे हमारे गेस्ट का एक फोटो सेशन के लिए. So next, skill conclave, enabling skill, empowering pharmacists, creating futures, transforming skill landscape of pharmacists in healthcare and industrial sector. ये आपका टॉपिक है. सो पैनल स्पीकर के तौर पे हमारे साथ आज के इस मंच पे रहेंगे, आमंत्रित करना चाहेंगे. वॉलंटियर से रिक्वेस्ट है थोड़ा सा सेटअप कर दीजिए.
How is it? What is skill? What is the skill, requirement of skill in pharmaceutical sector? So do you know the student, do you know the scenario of the skill? In India, only 6% persons are skilled. So it is very high time to discuss what is the pharmaceutical skill. And this discussion, we have three different angles. Speaker, one from academia, one from industry, one from healthcare sector, to discuss different aspect of the skill for our pharmacy students. So may I request our anchor to invite the speakers, one from industrial, one from academia, one from healthcare sector. They will discuss 15-minute discussion, then 20-minute question answer, but I think you are not asking any question because in the entrepreneurship discussion, you have not asked any question. So very unfair things. So you may ask the question so that we can also improve ourselves. What is your idea? What to be implemented? This is all things to be discussed in this session. This is the last session of 2 days, very important session. In that session, I request our anchor to call the invited guest.
Thank you so much, Principal Sir. Thank you so much. जैसा कि सर ने कहा कि ये जो सेशन है बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है आप लोगों के साथ. सो सभी से यही रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी कि लास्ट सेशन है आज के दिन का. सो सब लोग थोड़ा एक्टिव हो जाएं क्योंकि इसके बाद आपका कल्चरल इवेंट स्टार्ट होगा जिसमें बहुत एनर्जी लगने वाली है. सो अभी के लिए थोड़ा एक्टिव हो जाएं. तो सोच लीजिए कि कल्चरल इवेंट से पहले ये आपका वार्म अप सेशन है. सो ऑन स्टेज स्किल कॉन्क्लेव के लिए जो हमारे पैनल स्पीकर्स हैं उनको इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे, जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करना चाहेंगे. डॉक्टर साई कृष्ण पाड़ी जी, चीफ साइंस ऑफिसर, जीवा ऑर्गेनिक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड. स्वागत करेंगे सर का. वेलकम यू सर. उसके बाद आमंत्रित करना चाहेंगे मिस्टर रत्नाकर सतपति जी, टीम लीड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फेयरिंग फार्मास्यूटिकल हैदराबाद. भाई तालियां हो जाए. शो मी योर एनर्जी गाइस, कम ऑन. उसके बाद ही ऑन स्टेज इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे श्री नवीन महापात्र जी, सेक्रेटरी फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडियन फार्मासिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड प्रेसिडेंट ओडिशा फार्मासिस्ट सर्विस एसोसिएशन. प्लीज वेलकम. जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सभी के लिए. और उसी के साथ ही हम आमंत्रित करना चाहेंगे ऑन स्टेज हमारे साथ हैं डॉक्टर ओम्यकांत मिश्रा जी, प्रिंसिपल CPS पुरी. प्लीज वेलकम है. एंड मैं जरूर चाहूंगी आपका एनर्जी लेवल फिर से थोड़ा, कम ऑन मेक सम नॉइज फॉर ऑल आवर गेस्ट ऑन स्टेज। फ्लावर बुके देके स्वागत करना चाहेंगे हमारे अतिथियों का। सो इस इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन के लिए सब लोग रेडी हो जाइए। थैंक यू सर। सो फर्स्ट एकेडमिक स्किल के ऊपर जो आपके साथ रूबरू करने आ रहे हैं, हम उनको स्वागत करना चाहेंगे। एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करते हैं डॉक्टर साई कृष्ण पाढ़ी सर, चीफ साइंस ऑफिसर जीवा ऑर्गेनिक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। वेलकम सर।
Thank you, Payal. Thank you for inviting me. First of all, I would like to thank Rajat that he has given me this opportunity. He remembered me after so long, and all of a sudden, out of a blue moon, he called, "Sir, please come. We are doing a youth Pharma festival, and here generally you need to deliver something about skill conclave." So before going to anything, what is skill? Somebody few hours back asked whether AI will reduce the job opportunities for the upcoming pharmacists or our youth who are getting ready for job maybe after 1 year or after 1 semester. To answer that, I will tell that jobs will not reduce. You will get jobs, but yes, those people who are unskilled, they will be replaced by the people who are skilled with AI. So this is what skill. You need to be upgraded yourself in different skills. Out of that, AI is one. So I think you got your answer, and this is what skill. I would like to give you some data. Let me explain you. Can we think that any person or any graduate or a PhD scholar will come from New Delhi and join at Bhubaneswar? Do you think that it is possible? Because till now, our Odia people or Odia guys, we used to go out or go leave Odisha, and we were going to different states of India for searching jobs after getting qualified, getting a degree in pharmacy or whatever in the technical qualification. But today, I am proudly saying that I have hired a graduate or a doctorate from Jamia Hamdard. Those who will be knowing Jamia Hamdard, that is a popular name in pharmacy. one from Jamia Hamdard and one from Punjab University, Chandigarh. The day has come, boys and dear students, that people from different developed cities are now coming to Odisha for job. So we are going close that when we need to be need not to go out and we will get our jobs here. The only thing we need to, our government or the different pharma giants need to come here in Bhubaneswar or in Odisha, wherever, so that already they have come. Still we need more companies which need to come, and so that all the students of our Odisha will get their jobs as per their desired qualification or as per their desired. Now, in my extensive 2 decades of service, I have worked for both academia and also for industry. In academia, I have worked almost about 20 years and 5 years in industry. Going back to almost 25 years when I passed my M-Pharm, I have started a job in industry. I went to Goa. I searched there from door to door. There, at that time, internet was not there. We used to distribute or give our CVs at the security gates of different companies at Goa. And I am not getting ashamed that my first salary was 2,500 rupees only, which was just equal to my M-Pharm scholarship. I was getting the same amount during my M-Pharm. But after 25 years, I am the same person. I have upgraded my skills. I never hesitated to switch on different segments, whether it is research development, whether it is academics, or whether it is industry for production or research and development. And now can you imagine, after 25 years, the same 2,500 is now increased to almost 100 times. So students, here my advice is, you need to develop skill, you need to adopt different environment, all the environment which are coming across your life, you need to adopt that, you need to learn from that, and then you have to explore the different opportunities out of that. You should never stay in your comfort zone, so that if you stay in your comfort zone, you cannot learn new skills and you cannot develop yourself. So my advice is, skill is nothing but to learn new things, whatever is applicable in your job preferences or in your job areas. So it is evident that theoretical knowledge is important, but apart from that, the practical knowledge is one among many skills. That is one. Sometimes, like when I remember, Aristotle wisely said that the things what we want to do or what we want to learn, it is better to learn them by doing them. You better to learn them by doing them. That means practicing them. So practicing or practical is another skill where our academia should focus more and more, so that the upcoming pharmacy graduates will be ready to face the challenges of the industry. We are definitely lacking in practical aspect. We do the practicals in small laboratory scales, but when it comes to large scale, we fail. So in that instances, I agree that academic institutions cannot incorporate large scale sectors in practicals or in production, but definitely they can collaborate with industries. Industry collaboration is important to know the real challenges which we are facing in practicals. The practical which generally we do in academics, that is small scale, and when you upscale it, there are so many failures. So at that time, you need to come across the collaborative effort of industries, you need to learn from industries, and then only you will be ready to face the challenges of industry demand. Similarly, communicative skills. Communicative skill is one more important because we are going global. If you say India is the pharmacy hub of the world, India is called as the pharmacy of world. Most of the pharmaceutical production or drugs are exported in generics, or maybe it is vaccines from India, and it is one of the pharmaceutical economy is one of the major economy in India, which gives lot of inflow of FDI. So government of India also have given many importance to the pharmaceutical sectors and the R&D, so that the pharmaceutical sector grow every year. And if you tell about the health sector, all of you may be knowing about medical tourism. India is one of the hub of medical tourism because of low cost of treatment. And it is almost, we are getting around $6 billion till 2021 from different countries. Out of 70 total from globe, 78 country people are coming to India every year for their medical treatment. And it is expected that by 2026, the value may increase to almost about $13 billion, which is not a small amount. So whether it is an industrial sector or it is health sector, India is going global. And when you are going global, communication is, you have to improve. Without communication, you cannot approach global clients or you cannot approach global customers. So I agree that we are, okay. I agree that we need to improve in communication so that we will be ready to face the customer or clients of global. At the same time, we need to develop pharmacology knowledge, because in health sector that is required. Apart from pharmacology, we need to learn how to learn lifetime learning, because lifetime learning is nowadays important, and with that only you can get developed with skill. As the time is getting short, and as previously lot of speakers have told many things, and still many speakers are there who will tell about skill development. I have covered all those things which are required for industry and academia. So my conclusion is, we need to develop communication skill, practical skills, interprofessional collaborations, and apart from that, we need to develop lifetime learning so that our coming generation of pharmacists will be ready to meet the global challenges. With that, I want to conclude my speech. Thank you so much. Thank you for your attention.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. मैं चाहूंगी फिर से सर के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. For the industrial skill, would like to invite Mr. Ratnakar Satpathy, Team Lead Manufacturing, Fairing Pharmaceutical, Hyderabad. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए.
So good evening all. So I think you are just tired with the all presentations and all speakers what they want to tell. So I want to just tell a few things. Already time is over. But here just I want to express, I am not that much introduction myself. So by briefly, I am Ratnakar Satpathy. I am having 16 years of experience in various pharma companies like Dr. Reddy, Cipla, Aurobindo Pharma, Hetero, Granules India. I am now working with a multinational company of Switzerland that is Ferring Pharmaceutical. So I am working as a manufacturing head there. And just I want to tell, before 15 years back, when I see myself like you, where you are sitting there. And it's my great opportunity today that I am taking a speaker position to my beloved teacher, Mr. Rajat Kumar Kar. So 15 years back, he will not give the opportunity to learn about the pharma. So I cannot be here to tell about so genius persons. So just I want to tell one thing is that here, only thing make the difference is you. What you are thinking about yourself and what to be done by yourself to grow more. So 15 years back when I was started my career in Cipla, so I joined as a 10,000 salary. And I don't know, I think that if I'll go to a company, they will give some manufacturing work and I cannot survive. But by updating my skill, by updating myself, and by knowing the latest requirement of pharmaceutical industry, and today I am leading a MNC company, and I am be a part of MNC company. So what is the difference and what need to be update yourself? Till morning, since now, everybody, every speaker is telling one thing. Do you notice what is that? That is called data. Data never lies. If anything they are telling, for example, you are in matriculation or your BPharm or your MSc or your plus 2 career, you have got 98%, 96%, that is the data. And whatever you get, that is never lie. That is only thing will give you the knowledge. So knowledge can be taken from anything, but skill we cannot take a individual day, or you cannot grow in individual day. What is required to grow your skill as a pharmacist? So when there is a corona, so many industries like software, like automobile, like any industry, they gone away. Only one industry, they are survived in pharma and they are produced more than millions of dollars and they are exporting more of billions of dollars by manufacturing the vaccines. And the day-night work of the pharma companies, pharma employees, that works. So the point what I am willing to tell that what today is required as a pharmacist for you, my friends. Because you are the newcomers and you will come today to a pharma company or to a research industry or to a R&D center. Then how you understand the requirements, how you coordinate with the pharmaceutical requirements if you don't have that much skill. Once I went to one college, Naifer, one pharmacy student, he asked me, sir, do you know what is data security? What is data pollution? And he has made a slide on that, and that is recognized by Government of India. So I am the LSSDC certified trainer, like Life Science Skill Development Center, where all the person, if any pharmacy student or any pharma lecturer or academic person, they want to take the certification of a pharma industry. So Government of India has approved only for 5 persons from India. So I am one of them. And I am taking the training institutes and taking the different requirements of pharma industry. If you will tell, it's a AI/ML, the software, as my Sanket told, that all the online courses, for example, your syllabus. If your syllabus is not allowing only that, like 20% knowledge you can take from your book, but the 80% knowledge you can take as a knowing or as a skill. So if you have that skill, if you have the knowledge, then only you can lead. If you don't have that skill, how to understand the concept, how to run a machine. Today date, the digitalization in such a way that we can sit in home, we can sit in my home and I can operate my machine. No need to go in manufacturing area to operate me, that gone. 15 years back, we are sitting in a compression machine and putting all the data in that machine and we are operating. But today the scenario is changed. Everything is digitalization. Just scanning a QR code. For example, I want to show that. Just I will take 5 minutes, but very important that what pharma companies is doing, that you have to understand. And how you can update yourself. So this is my profile. And if you scan this, all my information about my career, who I have studied, what is my profile, that directly linked to my LinkedIn profile. So how it possible? Only a single QR code. By knowing only my data to a, we have developed that in our company as a global company. So when there is a Switzerland team, they are come and they have developed a software where you can know how much predictive analysis, predictive theory, predictive data of my incident, deviation in manufacturing, what I can get reduced of all the QC errors. So that is very important that you have to understand. It's not going. So this is just the slide. I don't want to take more time, but I want to take you. It's not going. So this is the slide just I want to tell you, but due to the time short, there is a very beautifully we have prepared to explain you, but the time is less. That's why I have not go through. But what is the requirement? Just I want to know that we, as a academic, you are all academic. So you can tell, sir, for example, a B.Pharm or M.Pharm student, he can go to industry. And he can know about what is the machine, how the HPLC working, what is the requirements in the pharmaceutical. But a lecture or an academic profession, as you are since from 15 years, 16 years, you are giving lectureship to your student. So how you update? How you know the requirements of pharma industry? How requirement of a drug discovery? What technologies the pharma industry are taking to know that? So when I am I have different institutes. I am going Gitam, Naipur, Malaredi, and around 60 colleges I visited. And everybody have same question. Sir, how we can update ourselves to the industry requirement? So if the industry practice or industry experts to come you and they will explain about the requirements, then definitely you cannot know. How you'll know? Because all these things are upgraded. If you will take the digitalization concept, the AI ML concept, the data science concept, the prediction concept, everything is changed. So that knowledge, that skill has to develop from each and every individual, not only a lecturer, not only a student, but each and individual who loves their pharma profession. And today, if you'll see, there are lots of requirement for the pharma. Not, for example, today I will uphold your hand. I have the reference, sir, please give me a job. So job getting in pharma is very, very, very important. But continuation of the job throughout your career is very important. Very difficult. What you learn today, if you are not updated. How many of you are using Nokia mobile now? Raise your hands. Nobody? Why? Because when I started my career, that time Nokia I used, or moreover all are using Nokia. Now how many are using Nokia? Why? Why it is not? Why you are not using Nokia? Because Nokia take a decision not to update from their software to iOS. And other like Samsung, Oppo, all these companies, they take a decision and they are updated there. This is getting the job and hand-holding. Morning sir told, hand-holding. I can hold your hand and give you a job. Of how much? 15,000, 20,000, 30,000. But that 30,000, if you want to convert in 3 lakhs per month, that required your updation, that required your skill. If you don't have skill, definitely that level only you can grow. So as the C conclave, I want to tell each and everybody, update yourself, skilled yourself, and job opportunity will come and knock your door. That is guaranteed by myself. And I have taken that challenge by doing all this analysis, all the data science related. I went to industry institute where they have the academic of syllabus of Python. In Odisha or in BPUT, we don't know the Python. What is the use of Python in pharma? What is the use of AI in pharma? But today world, if you want to grow in pharma, then all the digitalization concept, all the business prediction analysis, all the concept of machine learning has to know. Can you play the video, please? Just I will conclude by showing one video how the pharma industry are coming from 4.0, that is called industrial development. That's 4.0. I'll show that 4.0. That is very, very important. What industry 4.0 is requirement. And nowadays, the 4.0 requirement. So these are the opportunities. So for you people, you are telling only, when I was also started my career, I joined by choice. By choice. I joined pharmacy by choice, morning, sir told. Not by, nothing is there, I tried for medical. But today I realized that I am paid more than a doctor. What a doctor is paying, that more than I am paying more. Because I updated my skill. Doctor only identified, diagnose your disease, but doctor cannot know what is the contraindications of drug, what is the over-the-counter drug, how the drugs discovery is going on, what is the excipients, and doctor don't know. If you want to tell doctor, he is telling take the blood test and I can give the medicine. But you are giving life to the medicines. Each and every day we are struggling to manufacture the quality dog with patient safety. That is our motto. That's why we are proud for pharmacists. So these are the different areas where as a industrial experts, we are only trying to give all the knowledge about whatever you mentioned. I can share the slide and I can give you each and every area there is the requirement of digitalization. If you don't want the digitalization from the raw material receiving to the dispatch of drug, then you cannot survive in pharma. So that should be in your curriculum. That should be your understanding knowledge, that what new things I can understand for my syllabus. If it is not their syllabus, then how I can update my skill, where everything is available. Today, how many of you know ChatGPT? Raise their hand. What is ChatGPT? So, if you want 5 days leave and you have to tell, just write, I want to 4 days or 5 days leave, to please write a mail to my boss. So in ChatGPT, everything will come. I want to take a what I made this presentation, just I go into the ChatGPT and I put this healthcare, what are the name, that everything is came. So that is the beauty, that is the future. My friends, if you want to grow your career, that concept, that things you have to learn. And how to learn? Everything is available. No need to go anywhere. Any idea about LinkedIn learning? So just Raja sir, what I am telling. So when we are having these skill development programs, skill development things, so the students who are really they are interested, so many institutes are there. In Hyderabad, there are 100 institutes are there who are only, you don't need to go any industry to do that, but you have to update all these things if you are completion of B.Pharm or during your B.Pharm. So we are the industry experts helping you to know what is the knowledge, what is the growth. Not only any students, also for any lectures or any academia professionals or any other persons who want to know about the pharma related, that also we are giving so many trainings, so many seminars, so many concepts of learning, different virtual trainings also there. So that are different, that video you can play. See, just I want to show you, this is a environmental monitoring program in pharma company. So before that, just see the video. There, the plate should be there, and we know that in that particular area, how much microbial growth is there. So that plate has to be put somewhere. If any wrong place will be there, you will put that plate. The automatic alert will come to your mobile or to come a mail that it will not work out. This is the new thing. What is doing? So this is the next future. If you don't update your skill, then what will be you can think. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your presence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. For the next, would like to invite Shri Naveen Mahapatra ji, Secretary Federation of Indian Pharmacists Organization and President, Odisha Pharmacy Service Association. Please welcome.
Sir, actually precisely आपण practical application in hospital कहिबे सर सेटा का को एड्रेस करबा दरकार नै डायरेक्ट सर कोन
हेलो थैंक यू मैडम अच्छा आउ एते कथा सुनलेनी आउ बेसी सुनियो मते समस्त बोर मु भी ब्रीफ कर देबी मु गटे कथा समस्त पचारिबी जे को माने सरकारी क्षेत्र रे फार्मासिस्ट चाकरी करिया पे बोले इंटरेस्ट अछि कैन यू प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स सरकारी माने क्षेत्र चाकरी करियार अछि काई आगरो डिप्लोमा ओनली डिप्लोमा फार्मासिस्ट काम करथले बर्तन बी फार्म मध्ये सेतरे आसी परिबे नोबडी इज इंटरेस्टेड थैंक यू एटलिस्ट जहाँ जी भी अच्छा से सरकारी चाकरी का इंटरेस्टेड अच्छा से धन्यवाद प्रथम आमर जिते फार्मासी एक्ट नाला से कंपाउंडर माने औषध बांटुले डाक्तर को साहाय्य करुले फार्मासिस्ट है बर्तमान आम सब फार्मासी ऑफिसर हो गलुणु आउ ता सांगे असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर पर्यंत गोटे प्रमोशनल हायर अच्छी से किंतु गोटे दुखर कथा एबे जेते कथा आपण माने सब शुणी गले स्किल डेवलपमेंट ये फार्मासी जो चाकरी ए स्किल फिल किसी दरकार नहीं सीधा चाकरी पाइले गले मु आज 40 वर्ष पर चाकरी है के विश्वास करी 40 वर्ष कंप्लीट है इट इज 40th ईयर मोर लक्ष टका रू टिके अधिका पाउची कि 2500 रु 2.5 लाख प्रश्न उठुनी किंतु एथिरे बहुत स्किल दरकार जिते डाक्तर आब्सेंस रे आपण माने सेटा काम करेंगे ए भितर कौन है गोटे प्रथम थिला जे डाक्तर नथिले कंपाउंडर सब काम करुले किंतु परवर्ती समय जो फार्मासिस्ट होगा से फार्मासिस्ट आर नॉट सपोज टू डू एनी मेडिकल प्रैक्टिस इवन इफ दे आर आस्क्ड टू डू सो किंतु जिते गोटे सिंगल डॉक्टर अच्छा से इंस्टीट्यूशन रे फार्मासिस्ट किसी निश्चय करा पड़े से जो फास्ट एड कथा कहुची से फास्ट एडटा इवेन गोटे पॉइजनिंग केस हो पारे गोटे स्नेक बाइट केस हो पारे जोटा कि आपन को गोटे घंटा तार जो गोल्डन आवर से आवर भितर जब आप ट्रिटमेंट कर बचार चांस बहुत अच्छी वेरेज से 2 घंटा पर जब से डाक्तर पाक जीव अन्य इंस्टीट्यूशन को सी बचिकी नथिबो ट्रिटमेंट बोलिकी मोर लाइफ रे मुझे 20 वर्ष नवरंगपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट थी 100 रु अधिक पॉइजनिंग केस इंडिविजुअल इंडिपेंडेंटली हैंडल करची आ समस्त बची मु खाली गोटे एग्जांपल देदेवी से जड़े नुआ डाक्तर आसते से छुट्टी जाते फेरला से देखले जे गुड़ाए पेसेंट मुझे भर्ती कर रखी भर 3टा पॉइजनिंग केस अच्छी से गुड़ाए पॉइजन खाती पार्टिकुलर नवरंगपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट रे सी मत कहले महापात्र बाबू प्लीज डोंट कीप सच पेसेंट सीरियस पेसेंट इन माय एब्सेंस मुझे व्हाट टू डू सर
As long I am here, I have to do that. Otherwise, people will beat me. Very next day, a Muslim person came to me directly. जे सर मु विष खाई देछि आत्महत्या करबा पे मु खाई देछि मु डॉक्टर बाबू नहीं गली कहली सर ये लोक विष खाई देछि सी देखले लोकटा चल चले आछि कोन विष खाई देछि कहउछथि हौ कके ताको इंडोर नहीं गले अल्प बाट जाइछथि से कन्वल्स नहीं पड़ी गला से ताको रेफर कले नियरेस्ट हॉस्पिटल हटपरंडी से गला आफ्टर 2 आवर्स ही डाइड सेथबे आमर जो स्किल कथा कहले आमर जो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर जति स्किल दरकार सेथरे हमो किछि लाभ होबनी दरमा बढ़िबनी किंतु पेशेंट को सर्विस दे कि जो सैटिस्फैक्शन आपण माने पाइबे सेटा हो सब बड़ कथा सब इंटरेस्टिंग जिनस जतले गवर्नमेंट आमको किछि मेडिसिन आउट माने ट्रीटमेंट करिवार इंडिपेंडेंसी देले सेतले एटा गोटे बड़ डिबेट हला मीडिया रे आपण माने जदि के सुनिथिबे आ सेतले गोटे जे हमर ओटीवी जतले गोटे ओपिनियन पोल करथिला जे गिविंग responsibility to the pharmacist regarding treatment, it is acceptable or not, yes or no. 99% viewers said yes. So to develop this skill is very important in every sector, but in government sector skill has got no value in save of your career. But to get this job satisfaction and to help the people, poor people, it is very important to develop your skill and you should be self-made. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
So this, hello. Thank you all. 3 questions from my side because I think students are not able to ask the question. 3 questions from my side. First question to Sahi Padi sir. He is the academician and now industrial fellow. Sir, as per the statistic is concerned, 70% people of pharmacists after graduating or diploma going for healthcare sector and 20% for industrial sector, 2% for academic sector and 8% for entrepreneurship sector. These are the statistics so far. 100 out of 100%, 70% going to healthcare, only 20%, 18%, 10% going to industry, 8% entrepreneurship, 2% is academic. This 2% academic fellow controlling the entire 100% system. So what is the necessity to upgrade the skill of these teachers? How you are the get qualified person, most of the students, those are get qualified belonging to you as a teacher and mentor of them. My wife is also among all. So my question is, what is your suggestion to upgrade the skill of teacher so that this 98% being modulated by these 2% people? First question. Sir, can you answer this?
To answer your question, how many teachers are acquainted with industrial process?
Hello.
Most of us are, as already I have answered this question in my talk, that we are only limited to our laboratory skills. We have never came across the industrial setup. And as I told, in academic institutions cannot bring out an industrial sector, but some of the academic institutions are there who have pilot skills. Apart from pilot skills, many are there who are tied up with many industries. So we definitely can go for collaboration with industries to give some mutual benefit to the industry, and from there we can develop the skills which will be beneficial for our students. And as the accreditation committees like in for academic institutions, NBA, NAC, they are also now focusing these things, that how many industrial projects you have, how many industrial consultancies you have, and how many collaborations you have. So this is nothing but to upgrade the skill of teachers only.
Thank you, sir. Next question. To my student Ratnakar, the eminent trainer of lifestyle sector skill development council. Ratnakar, in Odisha, you are the student from Odisha Jaipur College of Pharmacy, and I was fortunate to be the teacher of you. Our Odisha students are struggling for a job with 10,000 salary per month. In the same case, NIPER students are arguing that 10 lakhs package is minimum required for this entry level. What is the academic changes between these two, or what is the skill between these two, by which why our students are begging for a job and these NIPER students are asking for their package?
Hello. So thank you, Rajat sir, for this nice question. So just I want to give one example that only the mindset and Odisha, the students, for example, this is an important session and how see nobody is there, your student. So it is very important, the mindset. So when I was with one of the reputed BITS Bilani College, they are called me a visitor lecturer for this one forum. So there, they told that one of B Farm student got the salary of 42 lakhs package. So I surprised, I've never listened that also. So I told, you are telling? So they shown me the photograph and they shown me the, so what they are that concept of taking 42 lakhs package, a B Farm student. So the mindset, what our Odisha students, when they come to Hyderabad and they are taking a reference of anybody and they told, I need a job, sir. Just whatever you take, anything you do, I need a job. Whatever it may be, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. So that concept is there. There also, if you don't know anything and you want to tell, I need a job, and the person who will give the job, that person also need that of less salary. If you know the things, then they will tell that, no, why I want to 10,000? I have a B Farm student. I done my M-Farm, or I have the capability. I know all these things. You ask anything you would want to me. So they are doing a philosophy of expert in a campus. If I want to suggest in Odisha also, in this Youth Pharma Festival, I am also a youth entrepreneur, youth trainer, and youth expert of pharma industry. So I want to tell one thing to all the students or all the college professors. You just do a analysis of expert in your campus. That means one day, for example, I am the manufacturing guy. I have the experience in quality, manufacturing, regulatory. 3 field I have done my career of 15, 16 years. So one person is from supply chain, one person is from finance, one person of a regulatory background. You call them one day to your campus. You full day, you can take his advantage and he can tell you the exact things what pharma. If you will call and ask, sir, I want just only to get a job for my people. That is not. You make the enable of the students. That is very important for Odisha. You make the enabler, and that also the learning skill of the academic persons. That is also very important. For example, a student will question, sir, what is AIML? If the lecturers don't know about the AIML, if the lecture is not the predictive analysis, if the lecture is not about the compression machine principle, then how can he think that I can develop that student to meet the regulatory requirement, to meet the industry requirement, to meet the data integrity requirement? What is data integrity? What is GMP? That the person don't know. But we are just knowing 20% from the book, only 20%. But once a student go to industry, that scenario is changed. That's why he can't survive there. Directly he come to your home, or he is getting a Odisha government job. Because He never want to leave that. If 15-20,000 he'll get there and he will get here. That's why
Thank you.
compromise. So that is my concept.
So upgrading the skill is highly essential. Last but not least, the question to Naveen sir, as you are the ex-president of Odisha Pharmacy Service Association and Secretary of Pharmacy, Federation of Pharmacists Association India. Sir, in Odisha, you are a D-Pharm student having experience 40 years. And now the Odisha, the scenario has been changed in Odisha. This pharmacists become the pharmacy officers. And the joint director post already been open. And fact is that for B-Pharm already there is a scope for this. Thing is that, have you ever fight for this National Pharmacy Practice Regulation implementation? Question number 1. As it is being implemented by PCI since 2015, you are the premier association of Odisha in pharmacy service sector, the government organization. First thing. Second thing is government has allowed pharmacists 145 drugs to dispense. Particularly in 2012, there was a collector meeting where this all collectors of Odisha has delivered to empower pharmacists what the Dr. Venkatrao also told. Same things. In 2012, there is a collector conference meeting. Some article is there. I have also written some article on that. That pharmacists are managing the rural belt. That's why the digital healthcare is coming up. But there is some certain sort of training facility. Have you ever claimed for the student to get this training of this therapeutic drug monitoring system, medication error, patient safety, patient surveillance, all these things? Very importantly, it is very required for that, because our students are very semester student, 3 months time to pass. And theory is much more, 200 credit. So they are coming as a bookworm and getting certificate. Have you ever discussed to PCI or any authority regarding the implementation of this? In 2015, this internship program for B-Pharm has been implemented. So we have planned the syllabus in 2015 PhD. And also, fortunate to say that I am also this pharmaceutical policy. Manoj sir told I was the advisor of that. PwC had made this pharmaceutical policy, Odisha pharmaceutical policy. And I have kept, Kalyan Mahanti was there, GMEP call. This thing is that my question, two precise question. Have you ever fight for the implementation of National Pharmacy Practice Regulation? One question. Second question is, have you ever fight for this pharmacy therapeutic drug monitoring as well as pharmacy patient surveillance?
Thank you, sir, for this long question. But I will answer shortly that in government sector, pharmacist post is very crucial, very important in that post, that place. We never get a holiday to think about our family. We never got a chance to attend a meeting. Department is giving training to every staff except pharmacist. Very rarely you get a chance to attend a meeting. And during that also, only 10 to 20% pharmacists could able to attend. In peripheral institutions, doctor never stay there. Only pharmacists should look after the patient. We are not ambitious. Doctors are ambitious, they are interested for their PG, all these things. But we are not interested, we have got no scope. We have never asked the government to all these things. Practice regulation, separate thing. Few people, they entered into B-Pharm course in service. They got nothing. They are frustrated and they remain like that. This is our condition. So, probably for the first time, I am attending a meeting like this where very few people are there to listen. I was interested to tell something about our difficulties. A story that we never get any chance to put any of our problem before the authority.
Tomorrow, President, entire team of PCI is coming.
Sir?
Including president.
Sir.
Tomorrow, in this platform, entire team of PCI is coming, our apex body. Shall we discuss on that?
No, no. What I have told, we have never got a chance to think of our profession. I am today here only to represent our difficulties and our problems before students, so that the student will think of working in the government sector and they may change the scenario at any time.
Question is not like that. Question is that government has allowed to you to prescribe the medicine. If the students and the pharmacists don't have any idea regarding the rational use of drugs and the prescription errors, then what the consequence will come?
Same thing I am telling, sir. At the time of entry into the job, we have got no idea about clinical scenario of the situation. But after some time, even after joining, we are being allowed to do some practice in absence of medical officer. But interestingly, when the Niti Aayog advised the government to form a mid-level service provider, CHO, what they are offered for us also. But the curriculum designer, they found that we have got no clinical theory or practical in our curriculum. That is why they denied, and we are not allowed to go for any bridge course like CHO. So, if pharmacy profession now in Odisha or India in such a condition that our educational qualification or skill is not sufficient to do anything, but we are doing everything. The Pharm D should be the minimum qualification of clinical pharmacist in government sector. But we are diploma pharmacist, making us, that is why I have told, we are self-made. We have read or we have developed skill in our interest only. There is no recognition. Tell me one thing, if you are not authorized to go for a bridge course to serve as a middle service provider, but we are doing the job of a doctor in absence of medical officer. Is it not strange? These things should be focused and everybody should concern about these things. Still people of Odisha, they are very much faith upon us, and 99% people they are thinking pharmacist is enough in rural sector because doctors are not staying there. This is the thing.
Thank you, sir. Madam, proceed for the next.
Thank you so much, sir. For the vote of thanks, would like to invite Dr. Aumyakant Mishra ji, Principal, CPS Puri.
Okay, the first day, the time is over, the first day last sitting is over, not the last speaker also. So I'd like to tell you one thing only, for the whole day we came to learn that during our study we have to develop our skill, otherwise after study also we have to develop our skill. One day I have seated in the Apollo hospital, one of our teacher now working is there, some might have also Bimi Bandhavi Palai, her name is, she Utkal University, and 1 year she did lectureship in our college also. But I asked where Bimi is working. One of Apollo Pharmacy people told me she is an oncologist pharmacist. You see, that oncologist pharmacist, I heard that name also that day. So after that I came to know that she worked in 3-4 years in the oncology department, so she developed her skill in the oncology. So oncology doctors, they are not ready to leave her. So she is renowned as oncology pharmacist in Apollo Hospital. Similarly, if people who are working in the radio pharmacy, those are working in the radio pharmaceutical, how to handle, they are also known as radio pharmacist. Similarly, I told you, during study you have to develop your skill. How sir told, after B-Pharm, people are not learning in the college also, they are developing their skill in history. Now they are also in the good position. Some are in the regulatory affairs, they didn't study one day, and also regulatory in the B-Pharm syllabus or M-Pharm syllabus during that time. But my students also working in good industry as a regulatory affairs and getting scale of minimum 25 lakhs per annum their salary. So anyway, we have learned one driver is getting money since he is having skill in driving. One carpenter is getting money, he is having skill for carpenting. Similarly, as a pharmacy student or any professional student, they have to develop their skill in one day. Otherwise, what sir told, he has to leave the company or he has to leave the job. He has to tell that nothing is there, unnecessary I studied pharmacy. He has to blame his profession. Number of people are there, they are blaming the profession. You go to MSc people in private college lecture, number of MSc people are blaming their profession. But number of people, they told that is my future, that I came to this position. So similarly, if you are developing skill, you will learn more and you will be successful man in your profession. Thank you all, and I would like to thank you also all that they have spent their time and make the program today's success. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. It's time to felicitate our honorable guest on the dais. उनको सम्मानित करने के लिए मंच पे आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी श्री सीमांचल पंडा सर को, डायरेक्टर एडमिन। उनके साथ आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी प्रोफेसर दुर्गा, डॉक्टर संतोष कुमार पंडा सर। आप सभी को आमंत्रित करती हूँ मंच पे हमारे उपस्थित अतिथियों को सम्मानित करने के लिए। तो पहले सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ आज के इस मंच पे थे डॉक्टर साई कृष्ण पाड़ी सर, चीफ साइंस ऑफिसर जीवा ऑर्गेनिक प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं थोड़ा तालियां हो जाए। थैंक यू सो मच सर। उनके बाद ही सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ आज थे इस मंच पे मिस्टर रत्नाकर सतपति जी, टीम लीड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। तालियां थोड़ी कम हो गई प्लीज। टीम लीड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फेयरिंग फार्मास्यूटिकल हैदराबाद। थैंक यू सो मच सर। के बाद सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ आज के इस मंच पे थे श्री नवीन महापात्र जी, सेक्रेटरी फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडियन फार्मासिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड एक्स प्रेसिडेंट ओडिशा फार्मासिस्ट सर्विस एसोसिएशन। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। थैंक यू सो मच सर। एंड उसके बाद सम्मानित करना चाहेंगे, हमारे साथ थे डॉक्टर ओम्यकांत मिश्रा जी, प्रिंसिपल सीपीएस पुरी। जोरदार तालियां हो जाए सर के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। सारे अतिथियों से अनुरोध है कि सब लोग थोड़ा सामने आ जाए, सो दैट एक ग्रुप फोटो हो जाएगा सभी का। सारे गेस्ट से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी सामने आने के लिए। सारे गेस्ट से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहेंगे, सब सामने आ जाइए एक ग्रुप फोटो के लिए। सारे डिग्निटरीज, हमारे स्पीकर्स, सभी को निवेदन करूंगी। वेल, कल आप सभी से फिर से मुलाकात होगी। यूथ लीडरशिप कॉन्फ्रेंस कल है, इसलिए सभी से निवेदन है कि कल सभी टाइम से आएंगे। यूथ लीडरशिप कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन ओडिशा विजन 2036 and Vikshit Bharat 2047 concerning to health and pharmaceutical care. सभी का फिर से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मंच पे उपस्थित सारे अतिथियों को अपना कीमती समय हमें आज के इस समारोह पे देने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
कालीरो मैडम कहले कालीरो प्रोग्राम लीडरशिप टॉक शो स्वतंत्र ओडिशार 100 वर्ष पूर्ति 1936 मसीहा एवं स्वतंत्र भारतर 100 वर्ष पूर्ति 1947 मसीहा ताकू नहीं फार्मासी आउ हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर रे कौन परिवर्तन आवश्यकता ता ऊपर आलोचना हबो। काली लेजेंडरी टॉक शो काली लीडरशिप टॉक शो रे पिला माने ओडिशार 3 जन युवा प्रतिभा को स्कोप दिया जीवो से माने मंच रे तुमको आप्यायन करिवे कौन कहिबे कौन नहीं तांकर जो उद्वेग भविष्यत रे गोटे स्वतंत्र सुंदर भारत निर्माण रो जो स्वप्न को काली से माने तुम आगे प्रतिपादन करिवे जे कौन आवश्यकता अछि तांको पई। तापर आमे जीवा इंडस्ट्री एकेडमिया कॉन्क्लेव व्हाट इज द ब्रिजिंग द गैप बिटवीन इंडस्ट्री एंड एकेडमिया दीटा काली बहुत इंपोर्टेंट मीटिंग सेकेंड हाफ रे प्रेसिडेंट फार्मेसी काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया विल जॉइन विथ अस सो many things tomorrow we will have the program.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। सो कल सभी को फिर से इस मंच का इंतज़ार रहेगा। आप सभी को फिर से ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं सेकेंड यूथ फार्मा फेस्टिवल के लिए। सभी का फिर से धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे। आप सभी ने इतने पेशेंस ली, सभी को मिलके इतने अच्छी तरीके से आपने कोऑर्डिनेट किया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सो इसके बाद आपका कल्चरल इवेंट स्टार्ट होगा, म्यूजिकल नाइट। विज्ञान बैंड आप सबको एंटरटेन करने के लिए दूसरे स्टेज पे है, यहाँ से सब दूसरे स्टेज पे जाएंगे। एंड कल सुबह फिर से आप सभी से मुलाकात करना चाहेंगे, धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे फिर से दधीची कॉलेज ऑफ फार्मेसी का जिन्होंने इतना सुंदर ये आयोजन किया। डिग्निटरीज का धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे। सारे अतिथियों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अपना बहुमूल्य समय निकाल के आज के इस सभा में अपना योगदान देने के लिए और सारे स्टूडेंट्स को एक नई मार्गदर्शिका दिखाने के लिए। धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे फार्मेसी काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया एंड फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडियन चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री फीसी का, जिन्होंने अपना सपोर्ट दिया हमारे इस एसोसिएशन को, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। ए बिग थैंक्स टू वाइट कैनवस अगेन, ए बिग थैंक्स टू ऑल द dignitaries here. Thank you so much each and every person for their coordination. Thank you so much. So I am signing off here. मैं थी आज की आपकी मंच की उपस्थापिका